The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the NFL's little engine that could, chugging past the wildcard round, heading to Detroit as the Lions play their first divisional game since 1991. Will the Lions roar their way to victory, or will they say, "What the Buck"? This is the Empty the Bench Network NFL Divisional Live Stream, featuring the Buccaneers at the Lions, starting right now. All right. Here we go for another live stream. This is the NFL Divisional Round. Tom Albano, Dan Schreiber, Ben Cruz. I'm Nick Morgeson. This is a unique game. Obviously, two teams that are a little bit different. Obviously, you have the Bucs with Baker Mayfield. I don't know. Did we really expect the Bucs to go this far? I didn't.
No. But I think some of that you have to give to that they took advantage of a collapsing Eagles squad. And you got to give credit to where it's due that Baker has performed admirably over the course of this season. And the Lions, I mean, they've had momentum. I mean, they've definitely had their downs. Case in point, the Week 17 matchup with the Cowboys, the last time we were on the air here, streaming an NFL game. But at the same time, you know, from the get-go, ever since Week 1 when they upset the Kansas City Chiefs on opening night, they have just been go on all cylinders, and here they are. One of these two teams is going to be playing the San Fran 49ers for the NFC title, which is going to be a big obstacle, but it's a hell of an accomplishment.
Yeah, really. And we'll go through the game. Obviously, the game starts in about 15 minutes or a little less than so from Detroit. And we have a lot to get to within the 12 to 13 minutes. Where do we want to start? Let's start with the actual spread of the game, which I think I need to update because I haven't checked the spread. It's now 6.
Yeah, 6. And we need the over-under as well on that one.
So I think it's 40. It's 49.5. It's -6. I think this line is interesting. I don't know where most of us landed on Football Friday. I landed on +6.5 when we did the spread.
Well, when we were talking about this, I think some of us were tempted to make this their lock. If I'm not mistaken, I think actually let me go back and just double check to see.
I think Nick D made it his lock.
He did make it his lock. Yeah.
Nick D and Paul made it their locks. And yeah, it was a 6.5 when we did Football Friday. So it actually came down half a point.
Yeah, it kind of fluctuated, went from like 6.5 to 5.5, now 6.
I know on Wolf Spreads, I think on Wolf Spreads it's always been 6.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. This stream is presented by Wolf Spreads as well. Make sure you check out the app. We $2,000 fantasy dollars every week. It's a little different, obviously, because we're in the playoffs. But I had a terrible start on Wolf Spreads. I'm down 1,000 in profit already because I got both games wrong.
Yeah. Let's see. So that blunder I made, remember when I meant to select the spread for the Texans, but ended up hitting the money line? Well, that didn't matter anyway because the Texans ended up getting blown out in the second half. So
24-point deficit for that game.
But I did hit the over in that game, the over 43.5 because of that second half. And I did hit the money line on the 49ers. So I am up $174 fantasy dollar profit for this weekend so far.
Yeah, I got destroyed. Ben, what did you have there?
For the spread, I had the Bucs to cover the 6.5. But now with it being 6, I think it's just gonna be a straight cover. at this point with the Lions. I think it's going to be close. But I do believe that with the Lions at home, with the way that they've been playing really well at home all year, I think it's going to be within 7 points.
Just so you're aware, the NFL crew from NBC is doing their little pre-game prediction stuff. 74% of America is going with the Lions. Devin McCourty is going with an upset, going with the Buccaneers to upset the Lions today.
Wait, outright?
24-20, yeah.
Wow, I don't know if I would go outright. That's a little bold, but I definitely think that the Bucs could cover 6 or 6.5.
Well, I don't know if they're doing it by the actual lines. They might just be doing it with
they're just picking winners.
Well, according to McCourty, that would be an upset.
Yeah, that'd be upset outright. Yeah, of course,
absolutely.
The Bucs, they obviously ran into an Eagles team last week that were completely destroyed between injuries, momentum kill. Tom, I think we both talked about it. They were 1-7 combined between the regular season and the playoffs finishing. And Nick Sirianni is now going to be back coaching this team. How? How? I don't understand how this could be possible. He's already going and talking to other former head coaches and agents of those people. And I'm like, how is he not fired? I don't know. It's just a very bizarre situation with Eagles. And now I'm hearing Jalen Hurts and the offensive coordinator. I can't remember his name, but
Brian Johnson.
That's it. He's on the list of teams for a head coaching opportunity, if I'm not mistaken. But apparently him and Hurts did not handle the locker room very well with each other. Gee, shocker, right?
Yeah, but that's as a head coach, that's your responsibility to maintain the locker room when bleep gets out of hand. That falls on you.
I mean, Hurts apparently was calling his own plays halfway through the season. All of the disconnect that essentially that we were kind of looking at in the second half, like I was mentioning with the Eagles in the second half of the season, they brought in Matt Patricia, which I did not understand at all. Ever since that game that they lost against the Seahawks, things kind of pretty much shit the fan.
Yeah, and like I said, I think this is totally different competition in this regard. I think the Lions are much better competition, and I think the defense is going to play a heck of a lot better than the Eagles came to play with. All right, let's look around some of the gambling odds stuff. Obviously, we talked about the spread. They're -6. We already did that. What do we think about the over-under, 49.5?
I'm taking the under. I think it's going to be more defensively than anticipated, just because the inexperience with the quarterbacks in postseason play. There hasn't been a lot, specifically, as I mentioned off air. You have Jared Goff, obviously, who played with the Rams in the Super Bowl. And then you had Baker Mayfield, obviously, who played with the Browns in the playoffs. But outside of that, there really hasn't been a lot. Both defenses, you got Todd Bowles, who's pretty much more defensive-minded. Dan Campbell's more offensive-minded. So it's pretty much more of a chess match, and it's more of the inexperience factor where I take the under here in the points. Yes, I would take the over specifically, and I can get it in terms of there's no weather impacted because it's in a dome. But it's more, I think, the inexperience at the end of the day.
Yeah, I agree with you on that front. I think so. Basically, 49.5. You're saying they have to score 50 in combo to make this game. 50's a lot.
Yeah, I think Bucs, it's going to be within the mid to low 20s in this one.
I could say 30 at the highest, maybe.
Yeah. The only way I think the over gets hit if it's a score if we finish with a score like a 27-23, which it's possible.
The Lions are going to have to score the lion's share of this point for this 50 to hit.
Very
well, I didn't even mean to do that. That was total accident, by the way. But yeah, they got to score most of the points if they want 50 combined. They're going to the Lions are going to have to score 30, 35 points for this to hit at least.
Yeah, so I'm going to go under with you guys.
Yeah. Dan, where do you see with the spread? Do you see the Lions winning by 6? Well, technically by 7, or do you see the Bucs covering this?
Well, my thoughts on this game is with the Lions' offense and defense. Well, with the offense, you got all Jared Goff has all these weapons: Jamari Gibbs, David Montgomery, Laporta, the Sun God.
You love that, don't you?
Oh yeah, nothing like the Sun God. Amon St. Brown and Jamison Williams, and their defense is not that bad. And with the Buccaneers, they have good wide receivers, Mike Evans.
Yeah, so
Godwin, and their running back Rashad White. He's not that bad, but I would say kind of a bit more better would be the Lions offense and then the Buccaneers offense. And I would say also kind of more better the Lions defense than the Buccaneers defense. So I'm taking the Lions -6.
Okay, so am I the only one that's really leaning Bucks, point spread wise?
I think you are, unfortunately.
I'm still taking the Lions to win. Let me be clear about that.
Oh, I know
But
you are. I know you are. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think.
I think I'm the only one who thinks it's going to be a closer game.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that half a point definitely turned me the other way.
all right, let's go over some props quickly as we approach the top of the hour for game time. All right, let's do some over-unders. This one I really like. Baker Mayfield over-under 270.5. I think it's going to be under. Last week was an anomaly. 337 yards in the air against an Eagles team that was an abomination. I think the Lions are going to play much better defense against Baker. So I'm taking the under.
I agree. And it's not a shot at Baker's skills. It's a matter of playing as you said, a tougher team. And I think the Lions defense, which can definitely be a great defense, they're going to give Baker some problems.
So you like the under also. Yeah. So Ben, over under 270.5 for Baker.
Yeah, I'm going to go under here. When they played each other early on the regular season, the Bucs had a really hard time moving the football. That defensive front for Detroit is very, 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 very good. And I think it's just a higher number. I mean, Philly's defense, we're talking about, it was very vulnerable pretty much the second half of the season. And a lot of the Bucs offense last week was basically all big chunk plays. I don't think that's going to happen this week. I think that Detroit's going to do a good enough job to limit the big plays. So, yeah, I'm going to go with about 220 probably, max.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Give me the under
here. Dan, what do you think? Over under 270.5 for yards, passing yards.
I would say over. It could go a little bit more above 270, I predict.
So you think he's going to outthrow?
Yeah, just trying to get the hang of stuff like that. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, over? So if you think he's going to be over, then you think he's going to be over.
Just by a little bit. Could be a good possibility, but anything could happen. It could go the other way.
All right, let's move on. Jared Goff, we'll play out both quarterbacks. We'll do everything quick. Jared Goff, over under 286.5. This is a big number, by the way. But if I looked at the stats, Jared Goff has been hitting his numbers in the air. So I don't know. Ben, what do you think about this 286.5 for Jared Goff?
Man, it's really tight because the thing about the Buccaneers all season, I was listening actually to this morning, is Todd Bowles' defense this year has not been blitzing a lot, and Jared Goff has been a lot more efficient as a quarterback when it hasn't been coming defenses that have been blitzing him. So I think that this is a really comfortable game for Jared Goff, and that's why I'm actually picking the Lions to win this one specifically, is because if Jared Goff has a lot of time, he gets his guys, his weapons, available, that are open. I can really see that this number heading specifically, but I think it's going to be a little slightly under. I think I'm going to go around 250, 260. I would say around 2 touchdowns, maybe an interception, when there potentially might be a blitz or something here and there that Bulls will occasionally do. But yeah, I'm going to go, it's like you mentioned, Nick, it's a really high number. So yeah, I would probably go like 240, 250.
Tom?
I'm going to agree with Ben. Just so you guys are aware, on StatMuse, they kept track of all the different passing yards average per game per season for Jared Goff. And he has not gotten over 280 averaging per game passing yards since 2019. that since the 2019 season. And his last couple of seasons, including this one, he's been in the 260 range. And I think that the Buccaneers have an okay defense. Jared Goff just doesn't scream 300-yard kind of quarterback to me. So I'm going to go with a safer bet. I'm going to go with the under.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys. I think this is going to be under. It's going to come down to more of the running game, which the Bucs, surprisingly, are one of the best run defenses in the NFL this year. No one realizes that, actually. And the Lions' running game is going to be key if they want to win this game. I'm saying that they actually have to be key to win this game. But they need Gibbs, they need Montgomery to have good games to really keep that defense away. So,
and especially the sun god.
Well, that too. All right, let's quickly go through a few more because the game's going to start. Amon Ross.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Amon St. Brown, over under 93 and a half. And this will probably be the last one or two we do because the game's about to start. Over under 93 and a half receiving yards. I think this is a given. I think for them to win, he's got to get 100. So I'm going to go over. Over.
I'm
Ben?
hitting the over too. I think it's going to be around 115, 120.
Yeah, I don't think that's hyperbole. I think he will hit that. Ben, you mentioned another player quickly, Mike Evans, over under 75 and a half. I think this is a little high.
I'm going to actually go over. I think that the Bucs really need Evans to really blossom in their offense. He's been strong in the last couple of weeks on his standards. If the Bucs want to move on, it's their best playmaker offensively. Give me the over here.
I think it's a little high. The Lions defense, like I said, is better than the Eagles. I think he'll hit like 65, 70. That's where I think he'll go. Tom, quickly.
I think last week, the Eagles obviously had, the Eagles obviously their secondary hasn't been good, but remember Mike Evans missed a couple passes that were deep last week, and if he hits if Baker and him hit maybe a couple of those big plays. In today's game, I could definitely see this for sure heading the over. I mean, It's going to have to.
All right, final one. Sam Laporta, obviously talking about the injury. Over under 42 and a half receiving yards. Amazing year for this kid. I think he's a rookie, right? I think he could be rookie of the year potential. I don't know. I think, again, this might be a little bit high. Even though he's been hitting his numbers, the Lions are going to put him to the test early due to the injury. But I'd say maybe he can get to 45. 50.
I think that's my prediction. He barely gets it. 45.
I'm gonna say between 50 and 55.
Okay, so that's the end of that. That's all there. I'll bring Zan in here now so he can be part of everything.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
You guys almost ready for kickoff or what? It's literally in 30
just
seconds.
Kicked off on my end.
Yeah, it's about to kick off here on our end. So first game, as I said, for the Lions since 1991, first conference game or divisional game, excuse me. So it'll be interesting to see. Look at that stadium. That stadium is on fire. Look at all those waving towels.
Did you guys see the get-in price for today's game was $1,386? Like people were literally trying to win tickets to go to this game. That's how expensive this game is today.
I'm assuming Tampa won the toss, so Detroit's getting the ball first. Kicked out of the back of the end zone. And I think you're going to see, they're going to say they want the running game. I think you're going to see a deep throw from Jared Goff to get the momentum going early. That's my gut.
That's a brutal first play, and not how you want to start. That's for sure.
So what play are you guys on? Because I might be a little bit ahead. So
I just saw the first play now.
I'm on 2nd and 10. First play is an incomplete pass.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just on 2nd and 10 now.
I have the squad being introduced.
Oh, okay. So I'm way ahead of advance with you guys. So I'll try to match. I'll try to match and won't give things away like the Eagles Chiefs one, because I occasionally did that last time. So
I'm on 4th and 3. You're way behind. Nick.
Wait, you're on what?
4th and 3.
Oh God,
I'm on that. I'm on that too. Yeah,
I'm on 2nd and 10 now. Oof.
Yeah, you're way behind, Nick.
That's a good opening start though for the Bucs defense. They they want to make a statement and pull off. People want to maybe say it's an upset, but I don't know. These two teams have been fairly kind of matched evenly all year. Oh shit! Pardon my language.
Of course, no, you're fine. Say whatever you want here. But of course, you're way ahead. I'm trying to find another stream to make this easier.
I just switched over to the Peacock stream, and the punt return just happened, and now the Bucs offense is taking the field.
Yeah, you're caught up, then, Zan.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm still seeing the punt.
Perfect.
Ugh.
What? Try the Peacock stream then.
Yeah. So now Tampa Bay is in the huddle. They're about to break the huddle for 1st and 10 on my end.
Mm.
We're showing David Canales as the Bucs offensive coordinator. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. 1st and 10.
Short pass.
Wait, I'm seeing 14-14. Am I closer?
Yeah, you're close.
I'm at 14 minutes exact.
Yeah, 14 minutes.
It was on 1st down. It was a pass for like 8 yards.
Yeah, I see that now.
Really nice play.
Yeah.
I switched over to the actual NBC stream.
Dan, are you on the actual TV?
Yes, it's at 1340 right now.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, you're
Yeah. I'll say it's not so much that we're ahead, it's you're behind.
now I'm seeing 1340.
Oh.
Good run there, and it's broken.
Damn it.
Yeah, Rashad White.
What a run.
I see the run.
There's my old fantasy running back. It was a very nice play.
Yeah,
We didn't talk about props for Rashad White. We might have had to. The way he's starting.
Yeah, he's not bad, Rashad White. And if you heard me laughing, I was laughing about that offensive line player on the Buccaneers. That guy Mach. He has like the 2 front teeth missing.
Yeah.
What do you think of Mach? You think he's a good player or not, or he's okay? What's your
Is he a starting offensive lineman?
Yeah. He's a rookie.
I don't really know much about him.
Oh
Yeah,
my
me
God, the
neither.
Lions are not stopping the run so early.
Okay, let's see if I can find a different.
I
stream.
think
See if
I
can
heard
look
he was good in college, Ben.
Let's see.
Now I'm seeing the Lions being introduced. Am I behind?
No, you're actually not. Yeah, you're pretty much on because that's the same on my end.
Okay,
Second in
cool.
line.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, all right.
Also,
Wait, I didn't see it. Damn it.
You're about to see it now. Yeah, no. There's just some things when I react, I'm like, oh shit, like that's like hard for me to just like not. Right?
Baker just turned into a baked sandwich.
So there's nobody that blocked that. You know that guy right there. I think it was Malafanu.
they sacked him like a freight train.
That's the thing, guys. These two quarterbacks today that I'm going to look at is there might be some blitzes that might just be off script, and Goff and Baker have had their their moments
That
of
was
getting
a zero
sacked a lot.
prevent. That was a zero prevent right there. No one was guarding that extra guy. Holy cow.
Oh.
Wait, now I want to see this.
Yep.
Oh, picked.
Yeah, that was quite a pick right there.
I saw that one. That one was coming a mile away, the way that was thrown.
Listen, I understand the aggressiveness, but it's 3rd and 17, and let's be real. They weren't going to get the first. With the way that Lions defense was playing there, just punt it away and play for field position. I mean, that's now instead of you essentially being with the Lions have to go march downfield, they're at halfway, around the 50-yard line, and they have a chance to get some points here. So that's a big early turnover there from Baker.
That was bad hands by Evans, right? That was off his hand. Yeah.
I mean, that
actually wasn't a bad throw.
Yeah,
I'll have to take a look. You might be right. It was kind of like that Jordan Love play yesterday, with that deflection. Although I do think that Jordan Love pass against the Niners was a little more behind the guy, so I can't really
that's a brutal interception. That's not the way you want to start.
Zan, I also want to tell you, what are the lotto numbers for this game? Because you essentially picked that game last night, like on the fly on Football Friday. Dan, I don't know if you heard this, but this man, Zan, when we were picking the Packers-Niners game, he essentially said that it was going to come down the last drive and Jordan Love was going to fuck it up. And look what happened.
The throwing across your body for a pick. I'm like, oh my God, he got it right.
No, I was literally thinking of Zan right when Love was going on that field at the end. I'm like, imagine the script happening. And I'm just like, when he went across his field, I'm like, there's no way this is not going to be.
And as it was intercepted, I literally started laughing my ass off. I'm like, I knew it. I knew they were going to do that. I messaged
Zan. I messaged Zan after that game was over, and I'm like, oh my God, this game was way closer than it should have been.
I mean, the Niners really.
Nick, did you see the mistake you made in that message, though? You said that the game between the Packers and the Lions was closer than you thought when you meant the Packers and 49ers.
I meant to say Niners. All right, whatever.
Same thing.
Same thing.
They're both in the playoffs.
On your guys' end, is there a flag on your end?
Yeah, I already saw the flag.
Yeah, it's already passed it. Yeah, I think everybody knows. Yeah. All right. Oh.
So 10:24 to go. Looks like no.
Also, why I love St. Brown, because he did very good in fantasy for me this year, and definitely in a lot of people's leagues as well. So he was in the rankings for fantasy this year. He was like ranked between in the top 10 between 6 to 10, and I think next year he'll definitely be in the top 5, and good possibility.
Hey guys,
he's really good. He's
just do me a favor.
Consistent.
If you see the thing on social media, just retweet and share, just so we can hit everybody up. Also, and if you're watching the stream at ETB Network across all our platforms, YouTube.com/ETB Network as well, where all the streams are. Oh, nice catch right there. What was that? And a flag.
Yeah, so that type of play right there is pretty much what I was talking about pregame. Is if Jared Goff has enough time to pass, that's going to be something he's going to do, like that play. Where if he can find that cushion across the middle of the field, because he's very good at throwing the slants and he's really good at throwing the dig routes. So if you watch this play overall here, you see St. Brown got face masked right beforehand, so that's already a knock on 15.
Wow.
Yep.
So that really became like a 30, 35-yard play right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and Dan, I had St. Brown in fantasy. Well, I do a lot of different leagues for fantasy for teams, so I typically try to have him. He's always consistent, and you're always going to know like what you're going to get out of him. I remember the year before, like he really wasn't kind of like talked about as much, but like this year with the way that the lines have been like all year, his stock's going to get more and more. He's a really fun player to watch.
Since I wasn't on in the beginning of the stream, you guys were talking about your Wolf Spreads weekend so far. I'm currently up $61 in profit. The only reason why I'm not up more is because my alternate over did not hit. I had it at 48.5, and the over under for the final total was 45. So it didn't hit. But that's my only loss. I got the 49ers money line and I got the Ravens spread. And then for this game, I have Detroit minus 4.5, and I have an alternate under on this game too. And I picked my lock, which was, in case you guys don't remember from the episode this week, that was Kansas City to cover against Buffalo. I think it was 2.5 or 3.5 or something like that.
It's 2.5 now. But yeah, it was 2.5 when we did it. Yeah. It's fluctuating between 2.5 and 3.5. Let's see what happens here.
I'm hoping Nick Jahmyr Gibbs could find the end zone, because that'll be a good start.
You just give it away.
No.
Oh, I thought that was hyperbole.
No. No. I said I hope that was the fact. I wish. He's not on the sideline, so that's unfortunate.
It's going to be Montgomery. Montgomery is the first back.
Yep, I definitely agree. Or it could be Laporta or St.
Second and goal here. Oh, let's see. Oh,
Wait. Oh, you're reacting like a play before everybody.
Nick, I'll give you a hint. He got very lucky. I will give you that hint.
Oh no.
I'll give a hint too. It's one of the three I said.
Oh, that almost was picked in the end zone.
Yeah, it was
That's why I
going to
said
St.
it-
Brown, but too bad he didn't get it.
They read that really good though. Like who was that? Jamel
That
Dean.
throw was no man's land almost.
Yeah,
right
I know
there.
that's the Jared Goff of bad. Of like just he does this a lot.
Oh, I know what they did there. Montgomery.
That is awful. That is awful.
That was a pick play by Montgomery to get the receiver open right there. I saw that in yesterday's game with Gus Edwards and the Ravens. They did that a lot. And stuffed. Oof. This is going to be tough. The Lions, for some reason, struggle in the red zone big time. But what do we know about Dan Campbell that he does more than any other coach in the NFL?
Goes for it.
He's another Brandon. He's a better version of Brandon Staley because Brandon Staley will just go for anyone on the field. Like Dan Campbell at least will be like, yeah, like let's go ballsy here and there. Brandon Staley essentially will just do it, but he's just an idiot about it. That's essentially what it is. And now he doesn't have a job, so it makes all sense in the world.
All right, field goal for the Lions, up 3-0. This is going to keep Tampa in the game if they're just going to kick field goals. Like,
and a quick question: is there a way we can get like a scoreboard like on the stream, so if people are watching it, like they can't get access of it, we can just have it so people can kind of see that?
Tom, actually, if you want to do a banner, I guess if we can put it on the bottom, we could do that, but not the scrolling one, just a normal banner, and we'll just throw it up there.
It doesn't have to be like the time of like the actual game because we're obviously tuning in. I mean we can if we want, but just the actual score so people just know.
Yeah, Tom could do it, and then I'll update it, or one of us will update it.
Are you guys in commercial?
Yeah.
Now that's what my feed's on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm watching a Kevin Hart commercial because I haven't had enough of that with DraftKings.
Oh God.
Playoffs.
So he apparently. So last weekend I was in Boston. Apparently he was in Boston the same time I was there.
Wait, really?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I don't know where in the city it was, but I saw him on Instagram and I was in my hotel room. I'm like, wait, he's in Boston right now. I'm like, what?
Well, I want to know how much money he's making off that DraftKings deal because I feel like he's always giving away a new offer every time. No, but this will be an interesting one. I think, obviously, like Zan was saying, this has historical significance to it. Obviously, like I said in the intro, 1991 was the last time they were in a divisional game. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like I said, if the Lions are only going to put up field goals, the Bucs could win this. So,
like I said, I think it's going to be a lot closer than people. I mean, I think a lot of people think it's going to be close, but I think the score is not going to be as high as people think because, you've already seen it so far. Jared Goff almost threw a pick last drive. Baker Mayfield already threw a pick. When the stakes get higher and higher, that's essentially when you know how quarterbacks are going to rise to the occasion. That's why a game like tonight, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, like we already know like how good they already are. And they've already played each other in the playoffs. There's already with the Taylor Swift stuff, obviously, off the field, of course, with that shenanigans, of course. But Patrick Mahomes going on the road, apparently, guys, he was saying off the air, off the air here, but like he wants to be the villain. Like nobody said he was already going to be the villain. Like I like Mahomes, but let's be real. Like he's going on the road in the playoffs.
The villain?
He was. So there was I think it was a TV like interview he had. I just read it before we talked here on pregame. Was like he wants to apparently be like the villain because he's going on the road for the playoffs the first time. So I don't know. I mean, it could just be BS on spewing, but I at least saw it on Twitter. So that's probably a little bit of.
Are you guys at 8:25 in the first quarter?
Yes.
Back for the first play?
Yeah,
yes.
They're about to kick. God.
Perfect.
See, I hate this that no one returns kicks anymore. I just hate it.
So 2020, that's when Baker Mayfield was in the playoffs last. So it's been about 4 years.
That was getting the Browns back to the playoffs for the first time.
Right.
God knows how long.
Because he was
1994.
with the Rams. He was with wasn't he with
The Jags. The Jags,
Really?
I think, right? Because that was a green
No.
uniform.
No, he was with Seattle. I think he was with Seattle. I think maybe for. I have to take a look.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The teams
that's a
that
good
Baker
run.
Mayfield was on after he was in the playoffs in 2020, because like he had like the little like
So he was on the Browns during their run in 2020. Then
Yeah.
he has that season where he plays through the injury and doesn't do well. He ends up getting cut, I think, and then he ends up playing with the Rams during 22.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
saw
No,
the uniform.
He was
in
with
there, though.
Carolina. That's who it was. I was
Oh,
really
is-
at
Oh,
Carolina.
I forgot he was
Yeah.
with Carolina briefly. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So
That was kind of like a backup situation, like insurance, essentially.
Yep. And that really didn't work out
Oh,
there.
that's incomplete.
Because then I remember now too, because he won it to the Rams and he won that like primetime game, and everyone's like, "Oh, well, is Baker Mayfield back?" And then he kind of like turned into a pumpkin again, and then he signed this deal with the Bucs, and like, oh, we'll see in terms of how things go. And like now it's like, wow, like he's gonna get a decent contract with them, and obviously deservedly so.
Him getting 40 to 45 million, just thinking about that is insane. Like in every way, shape, or form. Like just hit the cash register a million times over and over again.
So
That was a
I don't know
bad
if everybody.
snap.
I don't know if everyone's seen this last play.
Nice catch by Mike Evans.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I mentioned, Nick, that they're going to try to get Mike the ball a lot in this game. He's
If the
obviously their
Lions
best
were
playmaker.
smart, were smart, they would just triple team the heck out of Mike Evans, because they know that's where Baker's going to go.
Right.
See, I don't understand single coverage there. That's just you're begging Baker Mayfield to throw the ball there.
Also, not doing that bad at wide receiver for the Bucs is that guy Palmer. He's not that bad.
What is that?
Yeah. So the game I was at a couple weeks ago, my brother and I stayed for 3 quarters against the Saints. It was their game where they play like crap, and after we were getting on our seats,
run by Chip Palmer. That's what that was.
We hear the cannons obviously go off. So like, my brother and I were like mocking cheering, like, hey, like they actually got points. We're actually like literally leaving. And then we were getting an Uber from the stadium back to where we were staying for our vacation spot. And they scored again. So like my brother was just like, imagine the Bucs actually make this close and we're not even in the stadium anymore. And it was close. I mean, it was a 10-point game, and Palmer got a big catch, I think, that he fumbled. So
Massive loss right there for Baker again.
Wait. Did he get face mask at the end there? Oh, no.
They didn't throw it, though.
I think it was more on the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
It didn't look like a face mask. Yeah, shoulder.
Go ahead, refs. Throw that flag. Tuck that quarterback into bed like you want. Go ahead.
Oh, boy.
That had to be 15-yard loss right there?
So now we're essentially we're at the same spot with Baker as last drive he had. 3rd and long, don't do anything stupid. You
mean like that?
Infield... Well, no, what I'm saying is you're 3rd and long, you're in field goal range. Worst comes to worst is you get point. You don't get, if you get points here, that's a win,
That's the one knock on Baker in his career, that he'll try to do too much on like 3rd and mid, and then he'll knock himself out of field goal range, and then you don't get any points.
So with this formation, looks like they're going to try to probably go, exactly. Yep, that's fine.
Just remember, you're a play ahead, so we can see. But
yeah.
I think
But essentially what that just happened, Nick, we're going to see here. This is exactly what they should have done last time. They're 3rd and long, hand it off.
I agree, Ben. It just went off on my end. I agree with you.
Yeah, I just saw it too. Yeah, that was a perfect play. They either could have done a drop down, or they could have just done a run, get it 5 to 7 more yards to make it easier.
I mean, 3rd and long is essentially you're only going to try to get the chains theoretically if you're down in a game when you had to have it. Or it's like
43-yard attempt coming up.
Yep.
Keith McLaughlin, former U of I kicker too. He was Mr. Automatic in college. Let's see how he does in a pressure spot like this.
Let's see. That's
Our
good.
kicker in New England was awful. And I was at training camp this past year, and oh my goodness, he didn't look awful then, but man,
Oh, we
By the
got
way-
it. Let's go. Let's go. We got it.
I was
Did
worried.
any-
I was worried you were going to announce or jinx him.
No. By the way, did anyone expect 3-3 towards the end of the first quarter? I certainly did not.
No.
No, I'm not surprised either though. Like I said, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be lower scoring. Like I said, mid-teens, lower teens.
That's why
I'd say
I think-
20s.
That's why I think +6 or +6.5 is not out of the equation here. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, crazy.
Plus-
Were there any other storylines we have since we're sitting in the commercial break waiting for the game to come back, NFL wise?
Yeah, I was going to
Well-
say it looks like the game is so far defensive, but I'm in a defensive kind of game. I mean, well, I heard rumors that Belichick and Jim Harbaugh might be going. Either one of them are going to go to the Chargers or the Falcons. But I heard Belichick is having a second interview with the Falcons.
Okay. I need to clear one thing up about that. Okay. So the Falcons on their social media said, we're interviewing Bill Belichick for the second time. I'm sorry. Bill Belichick decides where he wants to go, not the Falcons. So they could say they're interviewing him all he wants. If he wants to go to Atlanta, he will go to Atlanta. If he wants to go to Los Angeles and coach the Chargers, he will go there. But can we admit that the Falcons' social media really screwed that one up badly? Please.
I mean, the thing about it is right now with Bill is it's kind of like the end of Brady's suitor. Like when he left the Patriots, Brady didn't get like a lot of suitors specifically. Bill's not getting a lot of people at this point because he's an older coach, and as great as he is, I mean, I'm biased here, but he's the GOAT. But you know, the essentially the coaching regime is more younger coaches, right? And Bill's obviously an older coach, so you've seen a lot more interviews with younger coaches, and like you know, the Falcons essentially. Bill essentially apparently wants to coach a younger team with upside, and the Falcons essentially are like the team for him. But essentially, you're gonna have to pay the money for it, and plus, too, Bill's gonna be the one in charge. So essentially, who wants to be essentially, you know,
The fake
prepared
general
for that
manager.
specifically? Yeah,
But how
But
do you
he's got
not
it.
want Herbert? How would you not want to coach Herbert? I don't get that.
yeah, I don't know.
All right, back into the action here. Kicked out of the back of the end zone. Lions on the 25.
And I also had some dinner with Arthur Blank in the second one, so that's. I'm not saying it's pretty much wrapped up, but you know, it's pretty much more likely than not. Because like, think about it too. Like, how many other like teams has they pretty much already set at this point? You know,
But
it's
wait a
been
minute.
what 8 days.
Could he be, and this is typical because when he was with the Patriots, weak division, is he trying to be a front runner again by going into the NFC South?
I think it's just the opportunity. I think he's going to try to find in terms of what's best for him at this point. He's just trying to get the wins record at this point. Let's be real, guys.
Right, but think about the division he's going into. It's terrible.
I know. Yeah,
You're talking
I mean,
about who won that division again, and it was like a 500 record? It was a 500 record. Or it can't be a 500 record. I think they were 9-8.
9-8.
Think about
The
that.
Falcons-
9-8.
And entering week 18, the Falcons could have won the division at 8-9.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. If you put Bill Belichick in that division, you're telling me that he's not going to win the division most of the years that he's there?
Well, Tom, I mean, if Bill did go to the Falcons, he maybe could actually unlock some of their better players.
Right. Maybe you could actually use Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, Drake London in an appropriate manner.
You mean to the best of their ability?
Yes.
Who was their last coach again?
Arthur Smith. Unlike what
Arthur
Arthur
Smith.
Smith did. You're
Oh
right.
God, Arthur Smith.
You mean Arthur Smith,
No.
the same guy who got mad at the end of the game for scoring the opponent scoring a touchdown?
Because they wanted to give Jamal Williams his only touchdown of the season. Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Did
By
you
the
guys
way,
know too that with Bill too, because there's obviously been a lot of storylines off the year. is he didn't want to draft Mac Jones. That was Kraft's decision. Bill essentially wanted to get Baker Mayfield last year. Bill essentially wanted to get Baker Mayfield last year for us.
That's not a surprise. By the way, first
interesting.
down for the Lions, and like I said early, Gibbs with another first. Oh, or actually, that was a sneak, right? That was Goff with a sneak.
Yeah, it's first and 10 with 2:20 left.
In regards to that, I mean, that's typical owner meddling into things. But that leaves a question about the Falcons about what they're going to do at the quarterback helm, because Heineke's meh. Desmond Ridder is meh.
Justin Fields. I'm really thinking Justin Fields.
Do you think the Bears go through? Do you think the Bears go through and trade Justin Fields to draft?
I do.
May or
100%.
I think the Bears are going to get Caleb, and there's already like some rumors already. Like there was some like really like this Bears fan just posted like a crazy nice like college tape of Caleb, and like he was like mentioning about it and stuff. And I mean, let's be real. It's their best decision.
That's the thing with. I still don't understand, and maybe Zen, Chicago boy, you can help me out on this one. How with all the coaching moves, Eberflus is keeping his job, because to me that also screams that that's not good in terms of the future of Fields in Chicago.
Because they believe that Eberflus is a good defensive coach. That's why.
So it's only one side of the football.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You guys also see too that the Bears are interviewing Cliff Kingsbury for their OC job. And
What a joke. What a joke.
Yeah. And that's essentially kind of a reason in terms of why they think that they're going to go after Caleb, is because Cliff and Caleb both were at USC.
So in other words, Fields is done, probably.
Yeah. By the way, great catch by St. Brown right there again. It looks like he's finally waking up and making some yardage. I don't know. By the way, I'm sure you guys heard the rumors that Caleb Williams has already come out and said he wants the Bears to trade the number 1 overall pick because he doesn't want to go to the Bears.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him too.
But Tom, you and I talked about this. The last time this happened was Eli Manning.
And it worked out for Eli.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Do you see that happening again, though?
Probably not, because the Bears don't have the team that the Giants had in the mid-2000s.
But I'm saying the rumor said that Caleb would go back if the Bears were number 1. I don't know.
Well, this isn't the first time we've heard something like this. It was during the regular season where we heard a rumor that Caleb Williams was only interested in like 5 teams. It was something like the Giants, the Cowboys, the Vikings, and like 2 others.
That's like what's his name out of Georgia that got drafted, but was who had the car crash. What was the Jalen Carter?
Jalen Carter.
Remember, he said like I'd only go to 5 teams or whatever, and like that got him in trouble. He basically cut his market by like 75%. Looks like we went to a commercial here.
I thought it would be interesting to go over that I found on social media. The projected NFL mock draft that I found. Number 1, obviously, we know is Caleb Williams. From North Carolina, QB Drake May. Number 3, LSU QB Jaden Daniels.
Wow.
OSU wide receiver that I heard is pretty good, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, he's a stud. He's going to be a stud.
I mean, I like Ohio State specifically, so I'm a little biased there, but he is the most ready player in the top 10.
Yes.
I think so too.
It's not even close, I don't think either. Like with a lot of these quarterbacks, you just kind of have to kind of play it by ear, really. But for him, it's like what you're gonna get.
By the way, he made so much NIL money; it's not even funny either.
Yeah,
I believe
imagine. Yeah, and I'll just finish quick. LSU wide receiver at number 5, Malik Neighbors. 6, Notre Dame offensive tackle, Joe Alt. 7, 7 Penn State offensive tackle, Alu Fashanu. 8, Alabama defensive end, Dallas Turner. 9, tight end, Georgia tight end, Brock Bowers. And number 10, Oregon State offensive tackle, Talise Fuaga. So since Nick, me and you are Jets fans, what do you think about Fuaga being picked up by the Jets?
We need a quarterback. Plain and simple.
Plus, we need to kind of fix that the offensive line. I mean,
let's just put it this way: the Jets are going nowhere. I'm willing to say that now. That they're
and
going to
other parts of the offense. But
wait a minute,
yeah,
I'm going to go on
continue.
record right now for next season already, Tom, because I already know what the result's going to be. The Jets are going to miss the playoffs again. I'm going to say that right now already.
Well, what do you think they're going to finish?
Definitely under 500. For sure. I'm going on the record on that already. So if anyone who wants to clip me on this live stream, go ahead. But yeah, I think they're going to finish like 6-10. Well, 6-11.
Do you think Aaron Rodgers gets hurt again?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
because that offensive line's not going to protect him. They could barely protect Zach Wilson, and that's not even protecting much. Great catch right there by Laporta.
I think we need a backup quarterback as collateral. So maybe the second, third round of the draft, they could pick up J.J. McCarthy because he'll be around. What do you think about J.J. McCarthy, Nick?
I mean, he was all right. He's second round market, really, at best.
Would you do you find him better than Zach Wilson or not really?
Well, anything's better than Zach Wilson. Let's put it that way.
Of course. Yeah.
A monkey juggling bananas would be better than Zach Wilson. Okay? So anything is better than Zach Wilson.
Try to go see Zach Wilson play live because I had to go see that last year at Gillette Stadium, and that was one of the most interesting
games of all time.
Yeah, it was my first ever Patriots game I ever went to that had no touchdowns.
Jesus, I remember that game.
It was the punt return by Marcus Jones that won the game for us at the end, but there was nothing else. If there's any other better competent quarterback the Jets had, we would have gotten either blown out or at least lost by 10 points.
By the way, Laporta is on fire right now catching footballs.
What was the prop odds we had for him?
It was over under 42.5.
42.
Yeah, he's killing it right now.
Wait.
That was close.
Laporta's got to be close to that number already. That was almost St. Brown, right?
Yeah, that was the St. Brown.
That was St. Brown.
Man, the Buccaneers is locking him down.
Laporta now has 30 yards already receiving.
Oh, God, he's going to get that in the first half.
Yeah, so...
And we thought it was just going to be barely over.
No, he's probably going to be in the 80-90 range now.
I mean, if he's at 30 now, he might have a chance at 100. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see. Run back. 2 receivers out wide.
I said screen pass.
Is that Gibbs or is that Montgomery?
What do you guys think of this stat from the Bucs defense that they just put up? So the Eagles were 0 of 11 on third downs last week.
The Lions
already third for 5. I mean, let's be real. The Eagles offense, their whole entire team absolute.
The Eagles team as a whole were a dysfunctional mess.
Yeah, fraudulent.
Yeah, really.
Did you say fraud?
More than that.
Oh no. Catch right there.
The fraud alert.
Wait, who caught that touchdown?
Oh,
that was
touchdown.
Josh Reynolds.
Oh yeah, that's right, Josh Reynolds.
God, I feel like Josh Reynolds is a forgotten man in Detroit sometimes.
So he early on in the season actually had a lot of production with them. But then, when Laporta was really blossoming, it was pretty much just their running backs, St. Brown, Laporta. But he's he can play. He's not he was on the Titans, I think, for a little bit. He's not just
you know what is so strange about this?
Kind of there.
It's kind of like Kansas City, where with their situation with top receivers, it's the same way. They have a tight end now. The Lions have a tight end that's really their top guy. It's rare. Now you're seeing where tight ends take over playing receiver slots.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay,
so it's
so
now what, 10-3 now?
10-3. Jared Goff has 78 yards in the second quarter. So
What's Baker's number right now?
Baker has he's at 49 yards passing.
Good, keep it low.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not bad. So if he's got 49, if they
Neither
keep,
running game has done much. It's been a lot of through the year so far.
Mm-hmm.
I just think I think Baker's going to be under a lot of pressure with this defense. They're going to send blitzes like it's no tomorrow. Even though that's more of a Todd Bowles staple. I should know that considering he used to be our coach. But he's a blitz staple. He's going to send blitzes constantly to Jared Goff.
Like I said, guys, like because like have you kind of seen so far like Jared Goff hasn't been like pressured a lot. I said that before the game. That's essentially what they were saying on ESPN this morning. It was like this is a favorable matchup for Jared Goff because I remember the Patriots when they had to face Jared Goff, but Jared Goff was on the Rams. Belichick essentially put on an absolute masterclass of different types of zone schemes, blitz schemes. The interception that he threw to Gilmore was essentially, I think, an all-out blitz, and essentially he just threw it up. Like essentially, it was like it was just up there for grabs for so long. And
Belichick.
So
I want to give one credit to Belichick, which is that.
Oh wow!
I'm going to give one credit to Belichick. One, even though I'm a Jet fan. That no, and this is actually a compliment because I've said this before.
No, I know. I believe you.
That he's great at taking your weapon away. That's what he's great at doing. Like if you have an impeccable running game, he will take that away. If you have a receiver that's going 100+ yards a game, he's going to take that away. He was the master of that, and you don't see that in today's game. You don't see somebody saying, "Hey, we're going to take your top guy out." You don't see it anymore.
Yeah, no. When they faced like the Chiefs a lot in the playoffs, like you knew for a fact Tyreek Hill, right? Or Travis Kelce, Garrett Wilson, pretty much all of like the other thing too that Bill would be good at is like he would not even just take your number one option away, be your two option. So it's like we're gonna make you beat you in different like other things.
No, but he'll kill your number one option. That's what he was great at doing.
Yeah.
The only time we would ever see something like that would probably be Sean Payton, and that wasn't for taking somebody out in terms of on the
Hello, Bounty Gate.
Yeah. If Sean Payton could, he would, hire some hitman to, find a number one player out somewhere off the field and a little sledgehammer to the back of the knee or a club to the back of the knee, something like that.
No, he's too busy. Okay.
I thought that show was over.
Hey, it might not be over. We're hearing reports that Russell might be back, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
Can you imagine more? Come on, that's more entertaining for us. We get more Broncos country. Let's ride.
I know.
Do you think Sean Payne will be fired?
No.
He did a really good job. I mean, the Broncos team was, I believe, 1-5, 1-6, and he turned their team around the second half, and he got their team to potentially the playoffs. So, that pretty much speaks already for itself.
Okay, so he'll be back.
What is on that helmet? What is that green thing? On Branch's helmet. You see that?
Yeah, that's weird. I think he's going back to. I think he's going back to the sideline to get it removed because they probably noticed it.
More running game here, going nowhere.
And you gotta get Chris Godwin involved too. He just
they gotta get Evans going too. They gotta get them all going if they're gonna win.
Godwin.
Yeah. And they used Kate Otten a lot last week. The Lions have had their problems against, I think, tight ends before too. So they're gonna have to execute.
That number was low too. I think his over/under was 25.5 receiving. Might have been lower. I don't know, but that's the number I remember off the top of my head. Let's see. This is an empty backfield.
There's a flag
Nice
on the
stop
play.
right there. That should be 4th down.
Oh,
It's 4th down.
Oh my! I don't think I mentioned this, but
flag.
one of my plays on Wolf spreads is the under 50.5 in this game. So right now it's looking very good because these two teams aren't
offense.
scoring much.
Are they going to take that play? Yep, they took the 10-yard penalty.
The more penalties and the more stoppages, the better it is for me. This is brilliant.
Well, we were saying before, I thought the 50 or 50.5 was high, like for this game. Like right now, we're only 10-3. I don't know. Let's see if the score. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a pick play. They caught it right there.
Oh yeah, it was. It was.
Let's see what this play does.
Yeah, this game, a lot of my Wolf spreads is riding on this one.
This is
mine too.
I have $300 fantasy dollars each. In 2 different bets. One on the money line for the Lions and one on the 6.5 spread.
That's going to be 4th down again.
they might go for this, guys. It's like inches. It's 1
It's going to be
yard,
like
but they might
4th
go
and
for it.
1.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could see them going for this.
That was a bad spot, actually. I think also.
The next gen stats powered by AWS for the NFL is going to go for it.
I love
They're
the way
not
you
going
said that.
for it here, I guess. It's very it's the right call. If you don't get it, you could be down already by 14 points.
Where are they? Are they on their side of the field, or are they punting?
They're on their side of the field. The Bucs are on their own side.
Oh, it looks like a punt.
They are punting it, unless this is a fake. This is a fake.
It's a punt.
No, I'm saying this would be a very strategic fake punt if they went for it.
Imagine if it was a fake
Nope,
punt.
they're punting it. That's a gutsy call right there. I'm surprised they didn't go for it. That is a touchback.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little surprised they didn't go for it. But Todd Bowles is a very conservative coach, if you remember from his time in New York. Yes, I'm going to keep saying that.
So, Nick, can you explain to me in that situation why you think that Tampa should have maybe considered going for it instead of punting it when it's still super early in the game? I mean, it's only a 10-3 game with 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Momentum. Lions offense is rolling already. You gotta stay with the Lions if you want to.
I don't know, Tom. How do you feel about that?
I mean, that's one of those that could go either way. I get the concern that you're still on your own side of the field at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't get it, you give up horrible field position. It gives them a shorter field to go down and score again and go up by 14.
But at the same time, I think there was plenty of time that they could have come back in a worst case scenario.
And again, Zan, I don't disagree with you. Like, obviously, you're on your side of the field, but if you don't score and you keep giving the Lions the ball back, they're going to score. Like every time, they're going to score.
Right.
So,
exactly.
And Nick, when you're speaking before about tight ends being like wide receiver, what I was very surprised about taking with the Ravens, taking the place of Mark Andrews.
He's coming back. Now that they advanced, he's probably going to play next week.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But,
now,
yeah.
I was about to say Isaiah Likely really did a great job taking his place.
No, he's
done really good the last couple weeks.
Taking his place during the season. I was getting to.
Isaiah Likely has earned his spot on this team. He's going to play.
Pretty good. He's like he's like a wide receiver also.
Well, no, he is a wide receiver, but
a wide receiver tight end. I was trying to say
he's tight end on the depth chart.
That's right. Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised next season that the Ravens do a 2 tight end set.
Well, a lot of teams did 2 tight end sets this year. See, the abnormal things that happened this year: running backs playing as wide receivers and 2 tight end sets. Mm-hmm. That was
and a lot of backup quarterbacks.
Well, that's injuries for you. But I think I said it on the Football Friday this past week or the week before. Christian McCaffrey has made a killing more as a wide receiver at times than he has as a running back.
Yeah, I feel with McCaffrey.
By the way,
and that's very surprising that Mark Andrews has come back. I think it would be out for the rest of the season.
see, football's a weird thing. Like, if you can get back within 5 to 6 weeks to make the playoffs, like, teams are desperate enough to do it.
Mm-hmm. And what else you were going to say, Nick?
No, I was saying, like, injuries. Oh, Jared Goff just took off for almost got the first. I don't know. It's weird. In the NFL, like, guys come back way quicker from injuries than any other sport. It's odd.
Except Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, well, you know what? Wait a minute. You know what he's doing right now?
RELAX.
That's what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of him like playing mini golf or something on social media the other day?
Oh my god.
Can't make this up. Oh, that's another first down. And Laporta again.
Oh man.
Ben, do you have that number update on Laporta? I'm curious to see where his yards.
He got it.
Sure.
I have the numbers here.
He's at 34.
Yeah, he's at 34.
All right, it's over under 42.5. He's going to get that before the half is over. Probably.
Nick, that's one thing about wolf spreads that they should like try to implement a little bit more. Is we should be able to do wolf spread player props too. That would be fun.
Actually, I was talking to the guy to Joe, who's in charge of wolf spreads. He said he's actually working on a player props section. So
good. Okay.
I'm hoping that comes through because I love player props. I do it all the time because it's fun. Just it makes the game more entertaining when you're watching certain players.
Nick, the next time you talk to him, another thing you should consider asking him about too is next to the games, just putting what network the games are on. That way, like, unless you want to search through so many different applications, you just know when you open wolf spreads, like you instantly know like what channel it's on. It would be super helpful.
Yeah, I think. Oh wow! Look at there's Laporta again. He's definitely got it now.
That had to be about a 15-yard catch.
He's definitely got it now.
That was a nice play.
All right, still waiting on the official update, but that's probably going to do it.
Yeah, let me know when that number comes in because
he's at 46.
There it is.
Oh, thanks for the update.
That's it.
It's too bad I almost played that one too. He makes it look so easy. Like he makes it look effortless out there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That little contact there too.
That was a ballsy throw by Goff.
Yeah, but that's what Goff is. Goff is like an all or nothing type quarterback. Either he's going to air it out or he's not.
Yep.
Who is that with the brace on there? Oh, that's Laporta. That's right. They said he was going to be. By the way, he's running really good with a brace right now.
Sure is.
For someone who's getting bumped and bruised, like he's owning it.
I think the Lions had to be a little bit more balanced. They've been throwing a little too much. I mean, I get it's obviously worked, but like the Bucs eventually were making adjustments. Bulls is a really good defensive
That was a terrible throw right there. I don't know what that was a no man's land throw.
It looks like most of the game so far, the Buccaneers defense is locking down Williams and St. Brown.
If they're going to do that, then they're going to stay in the game the whole time. It's going to be competitive.
And like a sleeper, they could just throw to Reynolds. I mean, God can throw to Reynolds.
Let me see who the next one up on our list was for props. Oh, he wants to go deep there. Oh. Just missed Brown.
St. Brown got hit really hard there.
That was definitely catchable, though.
Oh my
no, he should have caught it.
So close. Yeah, I know.
That's going to be a punt.
When defenders are within reach about to smack you, it's like, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to catch it, or I'm going to.
There's no defender there. He's got to catch it.
Well, but if you look at it though after the fact, he catches it and then probably somebody's going to smack him right away.
That was sure Butterfingers.
But no, you're right, Nick. I mean, he should have caught it. It's just
that's a weird punt formation, by the way.
I had to double check to make sure they weren't going for it on that kind of formation.
Good punt right there. But yeah, that was a weird, like an oval shaped punt formation. I was like, what the heck is that? And I wouldn't put it past Campbell to go for it.
Yeah, the over-under right now for all of our predictions is looking very good right now.
I like the Baker under right now, too.
Yep. Jared Goff, too.
I just thought that number was insane. 286.5. You're basically asking Jared Goff to throw 300 yards. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
While we're sitting in the commercial, just some housekeeping. The network. Obviously, we announced this on the Football Friday. I'll announce the year that Ben Cruz is taking over with Ryan Tui for Hitting for the Cycle. Still working out details on the day drop. It'll probably still be Thursday. We're still working that out, but we usually drop those like Thursday. I don't know, like 5-ish, or I think so. We'll get more details, information. We haven't determined all that yet. But I love the Yankees versus the Red Sox rivalry as co-hosts.
Yeah, so for those that are watching, I'm a Red Sox fan, and my co-host is Ryan, who, funny enough, is actually the same name as my twin brother. So I obviously, when Nick was choosing me as a potential co-host, which I'm very thankful and grateful for, it kind of worked out that way. My brother is not a Yankee fan by and not means he is a Red Sox fan like I am. But the show itself is going to be like rivalry based. We're going to have an intro at some point. We're going to make some clips of the past rivalry matchups, of course, and it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I thank Nick and everybody, Nico and everybody from the network to bring me on board, and it's going to be a really fun time.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's been for sure. It'd be a fantastic show, and I'm excited to see you get started with it.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
You're
it's going to be fun. I want to see that show climb back up again. So we hit a big number from the last episode. We actually did 600 views on the last episode we did. So I want to see us climb and grow that.
Yep.
And baseball season's around the corner, but shockingly as that sounds.
We'll also throughout the whole season, if there's stuff news-wise that pop up, we'll talk about that during our shows. If there's breaking news, I've already started some short videos for football. I'll start probably doing some with baseball. So yeah, make sure you guys get the chance to obviously see all of our stuff on the different platforms, and it should be a really fun time.
Yeah, at HFTC ETV on all social media platforms for Hitting for the Cycle. So check that out. All right, we're back in the action.
Back in the flash.
See
there we go.
I love this now. Like I see it all quarterbacks, like they change the play at least once before they go.
Wow, that's a phenomenal catch by the man at the legend, Mike Evans.
See him bounce?
Former Texan
Yeah,
Aggie. That's a solid completion.
I'm surprised that Godwin never got a catch yet. The whole during the game.
I don't know.
Far.
He's kind of been a ghost lately.
Yeah.
I don't know what his deal. Wow, that was closer than I thought.
I mean, only 2 receptions. for Evans for
Speaking
41
of him,
yards.
he's going to get his first catch here. I don't want to obviously give it away, but
Thanks for
welcome.
sharing.
Sorry, I obviously we're talking about. I had to speak it there. So.
Ben,
Well, he
don't
didn't
worry.
go very far, though.
Ben, don't worry. On my feed, he was catching it as you were saying. He was about to get his first catch, so it wasn't really that bad of a delay.
It was really 1 yard.
I know there's some people that are behind. I remember last watch party I was
I
giving out.
say that and that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he only went like 1 yard.
I would say
All right.
Evans goes more deeper, basically.
Well, we'll see.
All right,
I don't.
all right. Man in motion is Godwin. This is going to be a pass, guys.
It looks like
you don't know that. Maybe.
Hope I was wrong.
Yeah, that was a fake, right? And going nowhere still.
Faked me out, obviously.
The Bucks, at least from what I've seen offensively all year, they put more men in motion than any other team I've ever seen this season.
Miami is the most motioned offense, I think.
You're right. Miami would probably be the most. And we see what happened to them.
Stuff, they put Hill, they'll put Waddle, they'll put a lot of their backs in motion. they'll just do these like crazy winding motions everywhere.
This is a big third down, by the way, early. Also,
Oh wow. Oh,
wait.
couldn't stop him. Got the first down. That was a huge play.
Oh, missed tackle.
Wow.
Good job by Baker there to read Hutchinson come in with the blitz.
Yeah, but
And,
that's a missed tackle.
Yeah, it's a missed tackle, but Rashad's been a really good slippery back, all season. So it's bound to happen. That's a big play though for Tampa. With only 4 minutes left of the half, so they need to see if they can get here. Oh,
Is everyone ahead now?
not by too much. I'm at 349.
Oh, fake handoff. Wow, we're not going to stop anybody now. We're going to let Baker just throw the ball all over the field. Good job.
Yeah,
Well, I think though it's all about. Sorry, Dan,
no,
go
it's
ahead.
okay, continue. It's fine.
Yeah, so I think he's starting to feel a little bit of getting it to everybody out there as weapons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lions are trying to figure out specifically who's really the guy for Baker right now.
And Allen's not a bad tight end. I would say Mayfield needs to utilize him more.
You would think.
I mean, they used him last week against Philly a lot.
Open complete.
That's a play
he's
right
lucky he
there
didn't
for Baker
get
that.
sacked.
Yeah.
That's actually not an awful play there by Baker because you get away from the sack and you also, people that try to extend at times, they feel like they might turn it over. Look at Jordan Love, for instance, last night. Just throw it away. You have another. It's only first down. Throw it away. We'll have another down, and still got a couple more downs to try to get some.
You mean unlike Jordan Love last night?
Yeah, I'll like him. Yeah, because he was as great as he was early on. He just was making. He went Brett Favre. Early Brett Favre. Going
as much as I hate
here at the end.
As much as I hate Collins during the game, he was right saying that. Love should have thrown threw the ball out of bounds. Just lived another down.
It was first down on that play too. It wasn't like it was third, fourth down. It was an awful play from him.
This is gonna be third and about 4 or 5.
It's 5. So right here,
What sound am I hearing?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, just because we don't want YouTube Bailey zapping us.
I see you.
Zap. Blitz. That was a great defensive stand by Detroit right there.
Very good.
See, this is going to be the problem.
Caught it, but
this is going to be the problem. That they can't get when they get down the field, they can't score. That's the biggest problem. I don't think that ball was catchable, really.
All right, Chase McLaughlin for another field goal.
50-yarder right here.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait.
Oh my goodness!
He missed it. He doinked it. Double doinked it.
Man.
Oh wow!
That's shocking because McLaughlin's pretty much been automatic from that deep too. Like last week, he was pretty much spot on. Yeah, that's tough for the Bucs because they look pretty promising that drive. They're moving the ball a lot. That's.
I think that's triggering some bad memories for Zan. The double doink.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Unfortunately, yes.
Mr. Parker.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Who was the kicker that was run out of town? Wasn't that a Chicago kicker?
That was Cody Parker.
We got some breaking news. We got some breaking news from the college football front.
You were close.
Wait.
So Julian Sayin, who was a ESPN top quarterback recruit in the 2024 class and number 3 overall pick, he's going to be enrolling to be playing at Ohio State coming up.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
so I'm pretty
my
hyped about that because I
Oh,
think he's going to be really working well. They've already gotten a recruit. They're bringing back Trayvon Henderson, I think, next year, and then they're bringing somebody else back. So, yeah, they're clearly pissed that Michigan won the NFC Championship. Let's just say that they're not too happy about that after this.
And that wasn't Cody Parkey.
Well, no, you said Parker. The last name's
Oh.
Parkey.
Oh,
Zan, is your video feed frozen?
It says it's in the commercial.
No, your
Probably.
video feed on StreamYard.
Oh, I don't know. Let
Does
me
anyone
look.
else
It
think
looks,
I see it.
yeah.
Yeah, I see it frozen.
It's not
It came-
frozen on my end.
Yeah, but you're stuck in a non-moving position. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's not frozen on my end, and none of your feeds were frozen either. I thought you meant the stream. And I was watching the game, and I'm like, I don't think so. But yeah,
Oh, it froze again.
Tom, I was wondering if you heard, since we're big wrestling fans, did you hear Bill Goldberg's son is going to be playing for Colorado?
Yeah, he was committed to Alabama, and then
Oh,
after-
really?
Yeah, and then Nick Saban retired, so now he's, I guess, going to be part of the Deion Sanders experience because
Oh, God. I can imagine the craziness he's
Bill-
going to deal with.
because Bill and Deion played together on the Falcons.
Tom, this is great.
Interesting.
I'll take the mystery box.
Fields is just Field, but the first round quarterback could be anything. It could even be a Field.
Oh, I never knew Goldberg played with Deion Sanders.
Yeah, in Atlanta.
You guys. Let me ask you guys this
I
question.
knew he used
Do
to
you
play
guys,
for Atlanta. Interesting.
Yeah.
do you guys
what
think
got,
that the over/under is going to hit more in this game or in the Chiefs-Bills game?
I have to
Chiefs
look and
Bill.
see. Let me see. What
I braved it out, and I picked the over on Wolves spreads for the Chiefs Bills game.
me too.
Okay, so the current over/under is 45.5.
Yeah, I took the
Okay.
over on that on Wolves spreads.
I would probably take the over because I think they're going to score. There's going to be scoring.
I took an
So-
alternate. I took an alternate over 44 on Wolves spreads minus 150 to win 100. And then
Yeah, I think that'll
then-
hit. It's not.
and
Well,
then-
it's also not going to be the frozen tundra.
and then I took
No, they're going to be able to throw too. So
What are you saying?
and then I took the Chiefs to cover +5 250 to win 143. So
Yeah, this is interesting. I thought that there was going to be more scoring. By the way, 2-minute warning here for Bucks Lions. I thought this was going to be higher scoring, but at least in the first half, I thought it was going to be higher scoring.
I thought so too.
But I don't know. This has been interesting so far early on. But guys, why don't we talk about yesterday's games because we didn't get a chance to. Were you surprised how bad the Texans really played against the Ravens, or no?
I mean, it wasn't bad in the first half, but the second half is just complete breakthrough. But you know what? The Ravens are the best team in the AFC for a reason.
Oh, of course. Definitely agree with that.
It's a good point. I don't know. That first of all, Lamar had 11 carries for 100 yards yesterday. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, Zan is like a completely froze monitor.
What?
Am I making that up, Tom, or no?
Oh, then back out and come back in.
Okay.
It was like a bad version of what's that stupid dance they do at parties, the Egyptian dance or whatever.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Yes. It was like a bad version of Walk Like an Egyptian, the way you were frozen.
Okay. Can you? Am I?
Yes,
am I
now I can see.
okay. Am I not frozen anymore?
No, you're
Yeah.
good.
you're good.
Okay.
Zan, what did you
okay.
think of the Ravens game yesterday?
What did I think of the Ravens game yesterday? I thought Houston played flat, and I think they let the weather get to them, and the Ravens were just too good, especially in the second half.
Yeah, the Texans almost looked like they just didn't want to play in the second half. Like they were just done, waved the white flag. I like CJ Stroud though. I guess we know he's playoff driven, at least.
Their offensive line, I thought, really struggled. the Texans in the second half. Like they didn't give him enough time to throw. I
Big
thought
time.
the loss of Tank Dell as the playoffs went on really affected them. And yeah, like they're just too young. I mean, the Ravens are just essentially right now on another level compared to a lot of other teams. So
I think that's a good point. I mean, once they develop a big offensive line that can protect Stroud, they're going to be dangerous, like big
they
time.
remind me of last year's Jaguars. I think with just a young, they have like I think Trevor Lawrence is still like the Jaguars' long-term quarterback answer, and CJ now is their long-term over in Houston. So, all right.
All right, back in the action again. Out of the 2-minute warning, I think the Lions are going to run this all the way down, to be honest.
It's been a really quick first half, not going to lie.
Oh, nice play by Brown.
Is he? Nope, he's not down. Yep, that was a good play. Yep.
That's
the thing about St. Brown is St. Brown's so elusive too. You know, you feel like you get him down and just turn a 5 yard to like 15.
He's lucky he didn't get hurt on that either. The way his feet almost came out from under him. That's how a lot of receivers get hurt. Oh, why is the...
Wow, that was so close with the knee being down. I don't think he was down.
Wait, what are they saying?
They're challenging if the knee was down. It was not down.
Wait, here's a good replay. That's not down. That's definitely not down.
Yep. Definitely.
Did they actually challenge that?
No, in the 2-minute warning, so I guess they were reviewing.
Oh, they review it up in the booth.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did they call that back?
I can't hear anything. My TV's muted, so.
Yeah, same with me.
I think they might have called that back.
What?
3rd and 1.
I guess he was short.
3rd and 1.
No, I guess they're claiming his knee was down.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It was not down.
His knee, there was definitely space between knee and the ground there. Wow, they did mark him short.
Oh!
Wait for it. That's Brown going across the formation. Oh, wow. Didn't see that one coming. And Goff looks like he's hurt.
No, it's their center Ragnar.
Oh, was it Ragnar?
Which is still a massive potential blow.
Ooh.
That looked like a face. That looks like a face mask by Vea.
Oh yeah, that was.
Wait, we're seeing it now.
Am I just not? Yeah.
Campbell's pissed. He's saying face man.
Where's the face mask? Oh, right there. Right there. Yeah.
That's a bad.
Oh yeah, that's bad. That's really
So
bad.
now it's
that should have been a first. That should have been a first down for Detroit.
Oh God! Imagine if Dan Campbell loses again. If it's not a first down.
Can we not with the Detroit controversy all over again, please?
We don't want a replay of that.
As long as Detroit is not reporting anybody eligible downfield, we'll be okay.
So, some overall quick stats. Goff is 99 yards passing. Laporta has 46 yards receiving yards. Brown has 18. Williams has 11. Reynolds obviously with the 9 with the touchdown. And then on the Bucs side, Mayfield has 114 passing yards. Mike Evans has 41 receiving yards with 2 catches. But both sides right now, rushing wise, it has not been pretty. Rashad White only has 20.
Yeah, but the Sam Brown numbers are way under. You said 18?
Yeah, he's 18 yards receiving right now.
Yeah, his over-under was 93.5.
Yeah.
He's going to have a 6 second half to hit that.
Yeah. So right now,
would you say Evans is 45, you said?
Evans right now has 41.
Okay. He definitely can hit that in the second half with a few decent catches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think who else we had. I think that was it. So
We
the
had
Porter
Baker.
one, yeah. So the Baker one is 270.5. You said he's at 115.
Yeah. 114. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, if he stays on that average, it'll be under. So, and I think it's going to be more pressure on Baker if they're trailing in the second half.
hmm
I'm trying to think of what other numbers. I mean, the spread was -6. Right now, we're pretty much. Actually, this would be a cover right now. If this score were to stay, this would be a cover. So, I'm trying to think what else. What other lines we were looking at? All right, 135 left in the half.
Passing yards, by the way. That's the other thing.
Right. That's why he got hurt. He got rolled up onto by Goff rolled up on his center. Oh wow, the Bucs are actually going to get this back. Let's see what happens here.
All right. So they have 3 timeouts. Actually, the injury report, of course, essentially gave them a free timeout. So they're going to try to get points here, guys. I don't think that they're going to need it here. It's a minute 28. I'd be shocked if they just ran out.
That
the
was
clock.
a good punt. That was a really good punt too.
And +2, they could try to do 2 for 1 because they got the ball second. The Lions got the ball first in the first half. So
By the way, Goff has 99 passing yards.
Yeah.
Baker has 114.
Yeah. So let's just say I don't think the Bucs are going to do much here. I just
It looks
The
like
offense.
neither of them. It looks like neither of them are going to get their overs at this rate.
the only one that besides the bet, the only one I'd be watching right now are the quarterback yards because that's what's really going to win the game at this point.
Oh, nice run.
They're running. That's gutsy that they're running, knowing they're in the 2-minute drill.
Nice run, though.
But does that signal that maybe they're not playing for points?
Oh,
Drop.
yeah, I didn't like that.
that's not the worst though because it
Stops the clock. Yeah, but
Yeah, it's almost like
you're
he was
going,
trying to.
but you're going sideways there. You need to go upfield.
Oh, great pass there.
Plummer
He
again.
got a bounce.
They're saying he didn't.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Oh, wow.
Did
gotta
you
take
catch
it.
that?
Yeah, he did.
Bro, what
Catch,
are
but his knee
you
is down.
doing?
Oh, wow.
Oh my
That's
God! They're letting
bad.
the clock go.
Oh,
That's bad.
timeout.
Oh, what the? What was that?
I missed it. I didn't
yeah,
see
yeah,
it
you're
yet.
gonna. That's
The camera got faked out too. Watch.
What the hell was that?
That's gutsy
Wow.
as hell, especially in this case. You have Baker run it like that.
You know what though? I'm happy with that. If he wants to run the football, let him run the football. I'm okay with that. But if he wants to take off for 30 yards, go ahead. Take off for 30 yards. I don't care. It's fine with me. That was like the fake out in the Bucs-Eagles game on that garbage time touchdown. Everyone thought the ball was going to the left and ended up down the center of the end zone. Oh, God. Go away, commercials. No one asked for you.
Baker had a nice fake too because there's a defender right there that even if after the zone read he got him tackled, he would have been short, but he had a fake throw that got them pretty good there.
Wow. That was such a good fake that no one saw it coming. I'm assuming he's going to be throwing it now. Because they're not in field goal range yet.
Oh, they are. Oh, that's a huge play.
Oh no! Oh, Lions defense.
And they smoked Kirby Joseph, unfortunately. He's got to do better at making that play. That's a bummer.
Oh no!
Wait.
Oh wow. Unbelievable. That is
They
Dude,
catch that?
Mike
Evans,
Evans catch, but his knee was
Mike-
down. They gotta run.
Mike Evans is an absolute dog. I'm telling you guys right now.
Fuck.
Unless did they call a timeout? That's what I'm saying. They had to run.
Yeah. Dude, Mike Evans is the most underrated receiver in football. I say
Actually,
what I say.
that probably hit the
He's
over for him.
incredible.
Did that hit the over for him?
I'll take a look. But like I told you, Nick, I said they're going to have to, if they want to win this game, they're going to have some explosive plays with Evans. They're
Oh,
just
no,
going to have to have it.
98. He went over.
Wait, what was his before?
75 and a half.
Oh wow! So yeah, I took the over there. Yeah, I was
I
going
don't
to throw
know.
by Baker too.
That ball moved a little.
19 seconds left. First and goal for the Bucks.
And
All
the
right,
Bucks
so
have one
Evans had-
timeout.
Evans had back-to-back catches.
19
I think they're
seconds.
I'm gonna call it right here, guys. I'm gonna think that he's gonna throw right here to Evans right here on a jump ball right here. I'm
I
calling
don't
it
know.
right now.
Well, you're going to be ahead by a couple seconds. So let's see what happens.
Yeah,
but...
they're still in timeout right here, and it's my over prediction.
Oh, no. Yeah, they're still in timeout. I don't know. I think they're going to be expecting a go route by Evans. I could see them going multiple routes here, actually. The Lions need to go into the halftime locker room and figure out their defense because this was a bad drive all around. This doesn't look like this looks like it's going. Oh, that's Otten. That's Otten.
Yep.
Touchdown. Unless, oh wait, they're gonna call offensive pass interference.
Wait. Let's see.
I think that's
No foul. They just on my end. Wow.
okay.
Yep.
I don't understand this. Why do you throw a
picked it up.
flag if you're gonna pick it up? That makes no sense.
That's the right call though too. There was nothing there that showed me that it was a flag. I don't know what they had before.
Yeah, I don't know why he even threw a flag.
I just listened to it. They said that was within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage. I don't know about
All right,
that.
wow. That's
it's a
massive.
touchdown.
You know, they got the sack on Goff and they ran right down the field, made some explosive plays. It's gonna be 10-10 guys at half. Wow. That's
So
crazy.
what were they claiming? That was a pick play? Is that why they threw the flag originally? That's the only reason why they would throw that flag. Field goal, the extra point is good. 10-10. But that's the only reason you're throwing a flag on a go route if he pick played his own defender. But for the love of God, I don't understand. How do you throw a flag and then pick it up? You're telling me something just magically didn't happen? Explain that one to me, because I don't understand. You don't just throw a flag for the sake of throwing one.
Because maybe one ref had one angle and the other ref had the other angle, and could have very well been that.
I don't know. I find it odd that like you'll see one throw a flag, like, oh well, nothing happened. Pick it up. How many yards did Evans have on that drive? Because I feel like he had most of the yards there.
Evans has 97 yards receiving. He's been averaging 24 yards a catch. So on that drive, he had a 27-yard catch and a 29-yard catch.
Oh my
So
god!
So he
did 56
had,
yards of receiving there. Holy cow!
Yeah, so he had 41 beforehand. So 56 on that drive all its own. So Baker now has 181 yards passing. By the way.
Damn it!
So, yep. So like I said
what's Goff?
I said the Bucks have Goff right now I think is at
99.
99. Yep.
God, that under's looking way better than Baker. But the thing is, Goff could come out.
They're just taking a knee. They're going to go right into the half. So that's going to be your score at the half right now, 10-10.
10-10. Wow. What was the current? We had it at 49.5. You know what? That's actually doable now that I think about it. 49.5. But they're heading to the halftime locker room, 10-10. What did we think of the first half? Surprised? Not surprised? What do we think about the first half?
I thought it was not terrible. There was some plays here and there from both teams. I thought that the Bucs defense had some massive plays. You look at the end right there. They had the sack on Goff. They got the chance to get the ball back after they missed the 50-yard field goal. I thought that the Lions had some chances to make it a 2-possession game, and they didn't execute at that point in time. They threw the ball, I feel like, all too much. They still played fine. Yeah, it's been good so far.
A little more aggression, like NBC is actually pointing out in their little graphic heading into the half. A little more aggression than I thought the Bucs were going to come out with, and I mean, to their credit, I didn't expect that it was going to be tied up like this at the half.
Yeah, really.
I was surprised as well that it's this low score of a game in the first half.
So the current spread, as it updates throughout the game, it originally started at 6. It is now at 2.5, -2.5 Lions at the half. So the line has dropped 3.5 points during the game.
Wow.
What do you guys think of that? Do you guys think that's right, or do you guys think it should be a little higher?
I don't know. I still think the Lions will win one way or the other. I mean, I will say the Bucs are playing a lot better than I thought they were going to play. I thought they were going to get blown out, even though I took the spread at 6 or 6.5. I didn't expect the Bucs to be tied with the Lions at the half. That's kind of the shocker so far.
I mean, that last drive by Tampa Bay really showed something about them, how gutsy that they are, and how Baker can just be in such a zone that he's able to drive them down the field when the pressure's on.
Yeah, but can Baker keep it up in the second half? That'll be the $1 million question. So, I don't know. Laporta had a good half. Evans obviously had a good half, almost 100 yards, beating his over-under, 75.5. Laporta beat his in the first half, even with the leg injury and wearing the vice on his leg. It's amazing how flexible he could still be. Just looking around at some of the other stuff going on. Oh, God, they're starting already in Buffalo. Oh, God, they're throwing people through tables with fire on it.
Oh, God.
Can someone explain to me this stupid tradition? Because I don't understand it.
They're all Dudleys.
And now he's on fire. Look at that. He's on fire.
He's on fire?
He literally was on fire after going through the table.
I need to see this.
Go to the Levitard show account. They just put it out 6 minutes ago. The guy is literally on fire, and he's trying to put it out by patting himself.
Tom, what is this, ECW?
I mean, literally.
That's an attitude adjustment through the table. Yeah, the guy's on fire. It actually stuck to his pants. He's on fire.
Oh,
he is literally flaming on fire.
What a bunch of idiots.
Somebody is trying to cover themselves on top of him. That's a way that he could get on fire.
They're so stupid. Why did they bring a fire extinguisher?
Or stop, drop, and roll anybody? I don't know. I was taught stop, drop, and roll in like preschool.
Really? If it were only that simple. So I'm also seeing on from Tom Pelissero, the Seahawks are setting up second interviews with Panthers defensive coordinator Ijaro Ivero, Raiders defensive coordinator Patrick Graham, Giants offensive coordinator Mike Kafka, Rams defensive coordinator Raheem Morris, and Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn.
Oh, goody.
How about them Cowboys?
I can't believe Dan Quinn's still even being considered a head for a head coach position after the way his defense collapsed against Green Bay.
Yeah, not much of a shocker. By the way, speaking of Cowboys, I need to thank everybody who is going on our Facebook page on the network. That reel has blown up to over 8,000 views.
Wait, really?
Yes, 8,000
That's nice.
views. And people are being assholes on top of it because they're saying, oh, look, they're basement dweller podcasters who didn't know that the Packers were going to win.
How many likes does it have?
It's got like 50 or 60 likes already on it. So, but I love that. And I need to go full disclosure because people don't seem to understand. We make those picks on Thursday for our Friday show. And they were coming out the night of the game or the day after saying, you guys are idiots. You should have had the Packers win. We made the pick on Thursday night for a Friday show.
I'm pretty sure the Packers did not win yesterday. So,
No.
But I'm just saying, like, people don't understand how predictions work.
yeah. It's a guess at the end of the day.
Of course.
I mean, the playoffs itself, too, it's very hit or miss. You know, you have injuries, you have weather involved. It's like anything can happen.
Also, look at our records throughout the season. We all had great runs during the season.
We did.
So I just laugh when people come out an hour after the game and said, you picked the wrong team. Okay, you make these picks with the spreads and try to do as well as all of us did. And then come back.
Everybody's a critic. Everybody's an expert.
But I just laugh at those people that when was the game again? When was that Cowboys Packers game? Was that Sunday after we did the picks? And like 1 hour after.
Packers Cowboys was Sunday.
So 1 hour after the game, people are coming out and say, oh, look, they're Cowboys fans. And like I got into a fight with someone in the comments section because they said, oh, you're a Cowboys fan. And I'm like, yeah, okay. We do, full disclosure.
Watch the show, jackass.
Right? We have, if you watch our show, we don't have a single Cowboys fan in our Football Friday.
It's called me having a freaking running gag on this show.
Duh! That's like my gag with the Jets, even though I'm a Jet fan. But we all have gags on the show. That's what makes it entertaining. I thought Jerry Jones actually showed up for that bit.
I can't. With my
No,
voice,
not now. No. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke saying I thought Jerry Jones actually showed up for when he made that pick. But I don't know. So, the whole gambling business is prediction. It's all odds-based prediction. If we all got picks right all the time, we'd be billionaires. Seriously. We wouldn't have to work a day in our lives ever again if we knew every prediction before it happened. So that's why I laugh. Like when you watch some of these other networks, like a BetQL or VSiN, and they're supposed to be the network that gives you 100% accurate gambling information. You know that's not possible. It's not.
The one that's the closest is Sportline. Whenever I watch them, they're usually pretty good. But I agree. Those other two can be hit or miss.
But in general, no one is 100%
right.
at all. Like you'll be lucky if you hit 25%, like 1 out of every 4 bets if you're lucky. If that, I mean. And then people like start bitching and complaining when someone gives you information for a pick and then you take it. And they're like, well, you gave me the wrong information. That's not how it works. We all make predictions on teams we like. I mean, Tom, think about our NFL predictions that we made at the beginning of the year. How many of us are going to be wrong by the time we get to the end of the year?
Quite a bit.
Some of us had the Jets in the championship game. Oops. I mean, the only one that I could say I'm proud of, because I was the only one who said it, was the Bengals. But not that I wanted the injury to happen by any means. But gambling is a tough business, tough game to win in.
Sure is.
I don't get how people do that for a living. Let's see, how much time do we have left before the half? Couple minutes.
So to you idiots out there making these comments to us, in the words of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, know your role and shut your mouth.
The Rock. I've heard that one in a while. By the way, for any NBA fans, Trae Young is in concussion protocol. I happened to see that a couple hours ago. But you know what, Tom? I want to talk about that story we were talking about before we got on here. The whole story with Antonio Brown and Chandler Jones and the CTE podcast.
Because neither of them believe in CTE, and in spite of all the allegations against them, that they probably have CTE.
Are you kidding me, though? Like, really? A CTE podcast? Like, if you don't believe in it, why would you call it that?
Because making fun of everybody who says they have CTE.
Oh, God. Yeah,
Antonio Brown is like on a whole different planet. I think Antonio Brown should go live on like Jupiter or Mars. Since he doesn't fit in with this community anymore, maybe he would fit better with aliens. Now, Chandler Jones, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for, because like whatever went down with him, and I don't know if like there's reports that the Raiders didn't treat him very well, but at the same time, he's got an attitude problem.
Speaking about the Raiders, Nick, what do you think about the new coach, Antonio Pierce?
Well, they took the interim tag off of Antonio Pierce. Great move. I'm glad they actually stayed within their coaching staff. And I don't know, the certain Giant fan up here who liked Antonio Pierce over the years, right? I mean, like,
Well, it's not a matter that I like Antonio Pierce, but the Raiders made the playoffs under Bisaccia, and then for whatever reason decided, oh, McDaniels is an offensive guru, that he would probably work, even though there was already warning signs. Yeah, exactly.
offensive genius. You can't make that up. How many times has he been called an offensive genius and like nothing happens with him?
Quite a few. You could just ask Mr. Patriots fan over there.
Wait, Ben, you're on mute.
I'm sorry. What did you guys say?
I said, we were talking about McDaniels, and I said, yeah, you could even ask Mr. Patriots fan over there that how much of an offensive genius he is.
Yeah.
What is going on? Is it like a Patriots coaching?
Well, they just brought in Mayo to be the head coach.
Yeah, explain it.
Yeah, Mayo's the new head coach, and they're interviewing Nick Caley.
Oh, curse! Was there a coaching curse? Patricia didn't work as a head coach.
Oh God! Don't say Patricia. Don't say Patricia, please.
Yeah,
Wait, he's gotten way more jobs and failed than any other person I've ever seen in my life.
It's pretty remarkable.
So now we know with head coaches, Patricia didn't work out, and now McDaniels.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Looks like we're getting ready to start the third quarter. 10-10.
Oh man.
We still got Zan essentially. Oh, there you are. You scared the shit out of me, Zan. It looked like for a sec that you were the same way as last time.
At least,
I was just looking at Twitter. I was on my phone.
Yeah. All right. So the Bucs are going to get the ball to start the half.
Okay, here we go.
At least Dan Campbell makes a better head coach for Detroit than Matt Patricia.
Yeah, that's not saying much though.
God, no one runs the freaking football out of the end zone. I miss it. Like, I wish they would do it.
Nick, did you end up putting your TV up, or are you watching it on a monitor?
Well, I'm going to be moving my TV soon up to here. I got a laptop actually for the holidays, so I'm going to start doing that. So I have to just finish setting it up, so I'll be able to watch the game from my room where I can watch the actual TV soon.
So how are you watching it now then?
Right now, I'm watching a stream on my computer, side by side.
Good first play by the Bucs.
Yeah, it is very nice. Good first play.
Got Godwin involved. So Baker's right now is at 193. So
Stop
could-
throwing
he
the
could make it.
football.
I believe that's Godwin's first down.
Yeah.
First
Second
play with a getting a first down. I mean,
yeah.
The hell? Just get rewinded?
we'll see how this drive goes with the Buccaneers.
Hope it's a
Oh,
run.
handoff right there.
That was probably like 3-4 yards, I'm guessing.
Yeah, their run game, like
That's
both
five-
run
that's
games,
5
like
yards.
I was close.
like Ben said, the run games have been like non-existent so far.
Tom, just really
don't think-
quick. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ben. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you're good. You're good.
Tom, I was just curious. This was during halftime or mid-second quarter. Did you see the report that came out that's at Adesanya won't be ready for 300 to fight Drakus? Did you see that?
Well, like I asked yesterday, if Connor's not ready, if all these guys aren't ready, what the hell's the main event? I guess it's going to be Leon and Bilal.
Unfortunately.
Oh, that's another first down. Oh, and more.
Wow, that's a big play for Tampa. Huge.
Good.
They
Just keep
need
running
to-
the football.
They need to score. They need to score on this drive, but they can't afford to kick a field goal. They need a touchdown. They need to come out in this first drive and make it and make a statement like they have a chance.
I think the Lions are going to score. We know that for a fact. So the Bucks got to do whatever they can to keep a. It looks like this is a weird formation right here.
Look at White go so far.
More running. Good. Keep running the football. Keep burning that time off that clock. That was a high snap, too. All right, so they pull White off. I'm assuming this is probably going to be a throw play.
In case you guys didn't catch that, they're last in the NFL in that statistical category the last 2 years. Oh, nice play for Evans, but he can't get to the first down marker. It'll be a few yards short. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Because the 49ers won last night, if you're a 49ers fan, I think you'd rather want to play Tampa, but it looks like if Detroit keeps playing the way they are, they might be stuck with the other matchup and having to play the better team.
It's going to be tough, I think, regardless. I mean, I think both teams will give it their all.
I think at this point, honestly, and I don't want to discredit the Lions and Bucs because they're both great teams, but at this point, I think with the 49ers, if they don't
big sack for Mayfield. Oh, that's brutal. Aiden Hutchinson got in there.
Yeah. There we go.
I think if the 49ers don't reach the Super Bowl, that
knocked them out of field goal range?
It did. I mean,
Sorry, Tom, what did you say about the 49ers
Sorry, go ahead.
reaching the Super
Sorry.
Bowl?
Okay. If the 49ers don't get to the Super Bowl, it's an F. That their season should be considered an F.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
I think so too, and you guys are right because the AFC's weaker outside of only a couple.
Not even about that, Sandy. If they were to lose to say the Ravens in the Super Bowl, I mean, it's disappointing, but fine. But the 49ers, with the talent that they have, they are and the record that they show during the regular season, they are the best team in the NFC. If they lose next week in a title against either the Lions or the Bucs, that's an extreme disappointment.
I agree. Totally.
Imagine if we have a 49ers and Ravens rematch in the Super Bowl.
That would be a heck of a Super Bowl.
That's what I called actually my predictions, my playoff predictions.
Yeah, I was thinking too that might happen.
Back them up. God, they're going to be like on the 5.
This is why I think that this game's going to be close, because we got Goff getting sacked right before the half. That was a key one. Baker getting sacked and a key chance of potential points. So it's more of like who you kind of trust, really. I mean, both quarterbacks have had their flashes, but
it's kind of like the worst of two evils. Like who's not gonna mess up the most?
Right.
I don't know, but that was not. Baker did the exact thing we said he can't do: take a sack and push them out of field goal range. Right there.
Yep.
You got to throw that ball away. Take and get the points. It's just a bad overall play in general.
Very true. Good point.
I feel like this football season has gone fast, too.
I think so, too.
It has.
Oh, God. More videos out of Buffalo. Peppa Pig is in Buffalo. And I thought we only got costumes in New York City. I didn't know they made their way to Buffalo. I don't understand the people who walk around with the costumes on. It doesn't make sense to me.
I'm going to be very curious to see how Kansas City plays in Buffalo. Considering we've never seen that before in the playoffs.
Yeah. I just think that Patrick Mahomes is going to turn it up. I also think that there's a lot of injuries with Buffalo. Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs might be not. He's definitely not going to be 100%. If those two are not playing at their best, I think Buffalo's going to be hurting offensively. I don't know what else what else is Buffalo going to do? They're just going to run the ball with James Cook. They'll just stack the box.
It's true. Good point.
I wouldn't say Kansas City's offense is great by any means, but the 45.5 number, I don't know. That's kind of questionable at this point. Did anyone expect the Niners-Packers to be 24-21 last night, though? I certainly did not.
I thought it was going to be close after Debo got hurt because they just struggled offensively. Like, they just didn't get anything really going specifically.
Debo got cleared to go back into the game.
I think they just kept him out. I think that's what they decided. It almost killed them, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what the Lions do here.
Nick and Tom, I'm sure you heard about it. I heard from my friend a lot of people are not happy with the betting situation with Debo. Have you heard about that?
What?
That's something having to do with an injury with a betting situation. A lot of
people.
Oh,
yeah. So this is what happened. And my friend actually ran into this too. So he had Debo Samuel over 25 receiving yards, and he had 24.
Oh. Ouch.
Yeah, I heard it should have been voided, but it never wasn't.
Oh, God. Goff, what are you doing?
Yeah, so that, like what Zane said, that's what I was trying to explain.
Yeah, that's just bad bet. Or bad beat, I should say. That's bad beat.
Yeah, but Nick, what he's trying to say, though, is when a player in one of your props gets hurt, usually the bet gets voided, and usually
it depends. It depends how early on the injury happens, and it depends if it if the bet what the odds were on the bet, because they're not just going to pull it.
Like for example, with that, it was like early third quarter that they wrote.
Oh, first down right there. Wow. Flag. Is that going to come back?
It's coming back.
Yeah, it is. It was a chop block. Wow.
Oh, let's just say, because that was like a wide open pass right there.
Chop block on the former Chicago Bear himself.
Really? A chop block on the running back? I don't think they should have picked that flag up. That's really not that bad. That really was not that bad.
We'll see if Goff gets the first down.
You really think that was bad?
Yeah, it's the playoffs. You got to call those certain things, and you can't hit below that area. So they got it right, in my opinion. Oh, what a nice tackle! Wow, that was a great tackle. Stuffs the drive.
Oh,
Laporta just got over, I think.
What? Did he?
Laporta, I think. Yeah, he was at 46 before. That should.
He already was over because his number was 42.5. So he hit it in the first half.
Okay, I thought it was 50 for a sec.
No. Oh, that was a stalled drive by the Lions.
Nice
I don't
point.
know. Come on, catch up.
Let's
There
down.
we go.
Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Have any of you guys been to Detroit before?
Yeah, I have.
I have too. I went to go see the Red Sox play the Tigers at their park.
I want to go to Detroit.
It's not really a lot. It's not an awful city, but it's just kind of there.
No, it isn't. And their Detroit style pizza is honestly just okay. Me being from Chicago, though, I am a little biased towards our own pizza, but
Chicago and us in New York. Yeah.
Well, I'm also biased because I live in Connecticut. New Haven pizza, I think, might clear you all.
New Haven pizza supposedly is supposed to be some of the best, at least from what I've heard.
Yes.
But it's hard to debate with New York and Chicago. Like, they have some of the best pizza.
I mean, deep dish specifically, I think
Chicago.
New Haven's is kind of all general, but yeah, Chicago. Yeah.
I went to see Wrigley Field in Chicago, and I had deep dish pizza that unbelievably good.
Nick, you liked it? You approved of deep dish pizza? Do you remember? Do you remember the name of the pizza place that you had?
No, it was a while ago. But but the food is unbelievable. Wrigley Field is even better. Like being there in person.
It's awesome. Yeah, as a longtime Cubs fan, I can attest to that. So
I don't know. Is it worth checking out the north side of Chicago?
I think so. Yeah.
Because I don't know. I heard the Cubs is the city side, right? If I'm not mistaken, and the White Sox are the suburb side.
White Sox are south side.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard
I'd say to Ben's point, the White Sox are more suburban. I would say, yeah.
Yeah, because I heard like the area around the stadium of the White Sox is not great.
No, it's not.
Because it's easier to go to the Wrigley because it's like in the city, so to speak.
Right.
A little over 10 years ago, I have been to a Yankees versus White Sox game at Yankee Stadium. It was a pretty good game. Kind of close.
I haven't been to Yankee Stadium in forever. Oh, I feel like I've been to more stadiums outside of New York lately than Yankee Stadium.
Yes. So since I'm a Yankee fan, I'd rather go to Citi Field to see Yankees versus the Mets because it's more convenient getting to Citi Field than Yankee Stadium. It's just very difficult.
Citi Field is way easier to get to.
Yeah, difficult getting to Yankee Stadium.
Just jump on a LIRR.
It's easy for me to get to Yankee Stadium because I'm from Connecticut, so I could just take the train right to Yankee Stadium from my house. But I'd only go if the Red Sox are playing, or if it's a really, really cheap ticket.
Yeah, it's very difficult to drive the Yankee Stadium.
Really, the Yankees and cheap tickets? When does that ever happen?
You can always,
you could see it.
You could always take the train. The
Yankees and cheap don't exist. Oh,
The
that
Red,
is a loss of yards right there.
Nick, when was
the
the
Red
last
Sox
time?
and Sheep apparently are right now.
Nick,
What's
when was the
happening.
last time? When was the last time you went to a Jets game?
Oh
I-
God.
Full disclosure, I've never been to MetLife Stadium.
Really?
I would like to go.
Neither have I.
I have.
You've never
not
been to
that-
MetLife Stadium?
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
I've been to MetLife. I've been there because of WrestleMania 29. It's big.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I have reservations
it's
about going.
a
to
nice
see-
stadium.
I have reservations about going to see football in person because I am just not a cold weather person. Like
Incomplete.
walking around Manhattan in December or January just to go to a Ranger game,
Tough. Yeah.
my teeth actually shattered. Like, and I
It's
shivered.
cold. Yeah.
What about going to an NFL game in September or October when it's less cold?
But at that point, it's like opening weekend, and the ticket prices go.
Yeah, I've never been to an NFL game, period. I do want to go at some point. Field trip.
I know Nick knows.
I wouldn't mind it, but like Zan said, it'd have to be early in the season.
It's fine with me.
The last time Nick knows, the last time I've been to a Jets game was back in about 2012 when they versed the Steelers at the Steelers Stadium. Man, those Steeler fans are ruthless.
By the way, great defensive drive there by the Lions, stopping that drive.
Let's
That
the
was
last
sure a good close game.
let's see. The last Bears game I went to was 2018. It was my first ever night game. It was a Sunday night game. They played the Vikings and they won. So if you ever get a chance to go to a nationally televised NFL game, those are some different vibes. It's
I
very
went to one.
it's very cool.
Mahomes against Brady. So I think I'm like,
Oh wow.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. 43-40 was the score.
I've been to many nationally televised baseball games. Many. But I feel like every game now is nationally televised.
Nick, you've been to Madison Square Garden for NBA, right?
Oh, yeah. I've been to Madison Square Garden. I've been to the Barclays Center. Yeah. Madison Square Garden. I saw Nets Knicks a long time ago at MSG. Of course, I was very fortunate in the regard because my dad worked for Citibank at the time. We got to sit in the skybox with one of his clients.
Oh, that's cool.
Or not his clients.
That's
one
always
of Citibank's clients.
That's always a very exciting experience. I've sat in the skybox before too, and it's definitely different.
When I tell you the food is unbelievable in those skyboxes, it's unbelievable.
It really is. It really is.
And on top of it, they had Haagen-Dazs in there.
Oh.
So it was really nice in there.
One of my first Patriots games I went to when I was younger, I went to like a birthday party with one of my dad's best friend's sons who then they were living in Massachusetts at the time. They wanted me to go and my dad to go. So it was me and my dad and my brother. And they were playing the 49ers. I think it was like 10 or 11. And like I wasn't feeling great at the time. Like before going to the game, I was kind of sick. And then we were in a skybox and I had some food and like I was still sick after. It was just thankfully the Patriots won, but like it was just I was sick as a dog.
The
So
skybox atmosphere. The skybox atmosphere is amazing.
Ben, I know you're a college football fan. Have you ever been to an Ohio State game before?
I have not. No, I have not.
I heard that's
I've
fun.
The only college football games I've been to is I live right by Sacred Heart here, so that's Northeast Conference, NECC. Yeah, I haven't really been to many college games, but I'm trying to get to more for sure. I've been to a lot more NFL games.
Cool. Yeah. I would say the most famous college football player I've seen in person is Miles Sanders and Saquon Barkley on the same field.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It was my freshman year at Illinois. They came to Champaign and they proceeded to beat us 63-28. It was really bad.
Damn.
But
yeah,
it's easily
sure a blowout.
It's easily one of the greatest two-man tandem performances I've ever seen in person in my life. It It was literally just those two and everybody else.
I was at Jacoby Ellsbury's first game as a Red Sox.
Boy,
That's cool.
talk
I
about
don't know
someone
if
who
you guys-
busted big time.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember Larry Lucchino, who was
Yes.
so Dave Lucchino. So I actually got the chance to have a free tour with him because my dad got somehow connected with him, and we just went around Fenway, and we were in, I think, his suite or something. That was when I was really little, but that was crazy.
I will tell you though, when I went down to Boston, I went to a game. Ironically, I did go to Fenway Park and take in a game. We took the tour of Fenway Park. One of the greatest stadium tours probably I ever took, in my opinion.
It's cool, isn't it?
The only thing that scared the shit out of me is when they walked us up on the monster.
Oh,
And we were there the one day that they happened to be hitting while they walked
Oh,
us
shit.
up there on tour. So all of a
Yeah.
sudden, 3 or 4 baseballs hit the row in front of us as we were walking up there. By the way, I didn't realize how high up it is. Being up there.
It's really high. Yeah, I got to. I've never been for a game for the Monster, but I've gone for sure to take a picture by it.
But
guys, I don't
What?
mean to interrupt our conversation, but accordingly, as of 8 minutes ago, Travis Kelce's going to retire when the season's over.
What?
Wait, what?
Wow.
Who said that?
Wait, what?
What?
Wait a minute. Didn't Mad Dog get news wrong on this the other day?
Andy Reid. That was about Andy Reid.
Wait a minute. Who's that source?
This is according to Michelle Tafoya, who used to be
What
the sideline
the-
reporter for Sunday night.
So she must have some
my God.
insight.
Wait a
for sure.
minute. Wait a minute. That's from Michelle Tafoya to CBS Sports Radio.
Well, that's
Mhm.
that's still a source. If it's her, then
Right. Well, not just her, but now CBS. She told the CBS.
Was
That's
it?
huge.
You talking about Travis Kelce?
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, Lions
Oh, wow.
taking off.
I'm telling you, Taylor is just completely lost. Taking
Hold on,
over
I'm
his
trying to
life,
look to
apparently.
see if. Oh, that Dove Kleeman account. Tom put it out too.
As did MLF football.
That's where I saw it first.
Yeah, but the
Was that
problem is ML
ML
football is not always 100% accurate.
All right, so then let's just call it rumor at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I can
Yeah,
really.
I would agree with that.
Because I saw a rumor, I think it was last year, Tyreek Hill, apparently was saying that he might retire after the year or something. That never happened.
Oh. Is that Gibbs? Yeah, that was Gibbs.
Yep.
All right, so there it is. Your breaking rumor.
That would be insane if he retired. He's young, or not old, but he's not.
Right, but remember, his brother actually just announced his retirement as well.
He's been around a long time, though.
He
Jason
has.
Kelsey.
Yes, I got to meet him in person on at the
Oh,
Super Bowl
wow.
last year, along with Lane Johnson after their media day. They were very nice to me. They were good. They were good guys. They were just very, very intimidating. But yeah, it was a wonderful Super Bowl week.
Apparently, according to the source that I've been looking at, apparently he was selling to CBS Radio that he has different priorities at this stage of his life, and his brother apparently is trying to hand it up and them trying to retire together.
Which
That
would
seems
make
so
a-
bizarre. Oh, we have an injured Buck down on the field.
But I thought,
That's Rashad White. He's
I
down,
thought somebody
injured
asked
right
him.
now.
I thought somebody asked
Hi,
him
Nick.
about retiring.
Yeah.
I thought that he said that he had no plans about that.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
So until it's from Schefter or somebody else, then I'm not.
Well, that's
Well,
why
Yeah,
it's
it's a rumor. That's why I'm
Schefter
saying it's a rumor.
or Ian Rappaport.
Wait, Shafter said it was a rumor?
No, it's not Rashad White. I made a mistake. That's right. It's some defensive guy number 0.
All right, so let me be clear. Then let me speak of it. This is not an official report. However, this is Michelle Tafoya, the former NBC sideline reporter, talking to CBS Sports. So there is legitimate sources, but at this point, there is no secondhand source. We are going to refer this as a rumor, but it is out there as of now. Travis Kelce could retire after this season.
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure, like, why would Kelsey retire? Is it because of his brother that just retired this year, or hopefully it doesn't have to do with Taylor Swift?
Oh no, it definitely has to do with Taylor Swift.
You think that more over his brother?
Well,
yeah.
so much. If it's because of Taylor, then so much for the NFL loving the Taylor Swift Travis Kelsey relationship.
Well, they love it until it doesn't make them money anymore.
Ugh, man.
Remember,
Mm-hmm.
it's all about the what?
Money.
I think I heard later on in the year they're supposed to get married or engaged.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I meant engaged or married. Because
Yeah, I didn't hear
obviously
that.
engagement becomes is before marriage. I meant to say. Man. I hope it doesn't have to do with Taylor Swift. That would be absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm like looking all over the place now to see if I can find anything. Because that would be news by a long shot.
God. But you never know. Things could be behind closed doors with players of what is the reasons. But hopefully we get to the bottom of it.
So 2 days ago, he said he was speaking about his brother, saying if he still got some football left, if he wants to play it. Something's not adding up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not seeing very much.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. I think I heard they might get married sometime this year. I think
What's surprising though about this news is Tafoya doesn't even do sports anymore.
That's why I'm suspicious about this.
Yeah, same thing too.
She's working for politics stuff. No, I'm not even saying that to be facetious. She is.
No, of course. Like, what does she know about sports if she's now in the politics area now?
I don't know. Like, she was like a PR / something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, is that going to be? That's a first down. That's on Ron St. Brown.
Oh, St. Brown.
Come on,
Hey,
give me a
Ben, do you have
good touchdown.
Ben, do you have an update on the St. Brown numbers? Because I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, sure, I got you.
It's definitely nowhere near the number. I'll tell you that.
He's at 37.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to take a miracle to hit those numbers. Vegas is probably going to make a lot of money on that today.
Jared Goff at 156 right now, according to the graphic that just popped up. There's a run for Montgomery. Oh, nice run. Very nice run.
And he gives, man.
Close. All right. I like that he didn't score. Keep burning that clock.
This is going to be a very intense and very nerve-wracking fourth quarter. That's for sure.
I can't believe it's a 10-10 game.
I can't either.
Me too.
I thought at some point, even though I had the Bucks plus 6.5, I thought like the Lions would eventually run away, and they're not.
Oh.
Wait for it.
Oh, just
the Lions don't get a touchdown here. They'll be kicking themselves.
Oh.
They've been really to find a way to pretty much drive it low in this drive here.
Well, yeah, but then again, though, on the opposite spectrum of that, they're keeping Tampa Bay in the game.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Because they can't score in the red zone.
Right. All right, Phil, here we go. 3rd and goal. The big play for Dan Campbell and company.
He's going to go for it on 4th down. Just wait.
I definitely think so, too.
Oh, this is a running play. So this is 4-down territory, I think.
He could have been a one-handed catch.
Oh, wow. It wasn't a running play. Surprised. The way that was set up, that looked like it was going to be a running play.
Goff, that was an awful throw by Goff. You know, that's too much up.
I think he's going to go for it.
I do too, because if they don't get it, right, worst comes to worst is they're going to have to go full field. Like, they're going to have to, like, their 4-yard line.
I think this puts them behind the sticks if they don't score a touchdown here.
According to Next Gen Stats, 69% probability by
They're going for it. They're going for it.
They are.
Wow.
You kind of have to because you can't give them full field to.
Touchdown.
Oh, you're ahead.
Unbelievable.
There it is. Who is that? Oh, it's Reynolds.
Another Reynolds. Yeah, because it's a Reynolds at number 8 and number 13.
So wait, do we file this under the Dan Campbell successful under fourth down? When everyone's going to say, you suck, you shouldn't go for it on fourth down.
And also, get back to what I was saying with the Buccaneers, with that defensive guy, number 0. Thank God it wasn't Rashad White because he's number 1.
Yeah.
Meant to make a correction on that.
All right, kick is good.
Yeah, if White got injured, that would really hurt the Buccaneers.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to check CBS Sports Radio, their social media, to see if they posted it.
Craig Reynolds, that's who scored. He only had one touchdown. In October 8th, he had a touchdown.
Okay,
Against,
let's correct.
Oh, wow.
Let's correct one thing because they put the quote up here. It says that Michelle Tafoya spoke with Mark Ryan on CBS Sports Radio and believes Travis Kelce will retire. Believes. So that doesn't mean. So that could mean that's like 50-50 in my opinion.
So this is actually a report from Adam Schefter, not for the Kelce news, but Terrell Bernard, linebacker for the Bills, is inactive.
Yeah, the Bills are dropping like flies.
Yeah, he was questionable on the injury report, but Schefter just said he's out. So that's a big one.
But yeah, so just so everyone, in case they missed that, Michelle Tafoya used to work for NBC, used to do the Sunday games. She said to CBS Sports Radio that she believes Travis Kelce will retire, but it's not a yes or a no as of right now.
So the Bills inactives are out. So Gabe Davis, Taylor Rapp, Terrell Bernard, Christian Benford, Balin Spector, Alec Anderson, and Puna Ford. Those are
all inactive?
All inactive. Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. The Bills are screwed. They are so screwed. So I think the Chiefs are going to win that game easily now, in my opinion.
I don't think it's going to be easily because the Chiefs' offense has just been very suspect all year. So it's kind of hard to just kind of know.
Yeah, but the Bills are just, and also Diggs is not going to be 100%. We just know that already. It's going to hurt.
True. Yep.
Okay, everyone dropping like flies. Okay, just like the Bills. But I don't know. The Chiefs line is 2.5. I want to look and see if that line has really changed at all. All right, let's take a look.
Is Nick D going to come on, or he's not?
Yeah, he said he was going to be here in a little bit.
Okay.
It's still 2.5. The line hasn't moved. All right, looks like we're at a commercial break. Back in the action. All right, see what the Bucks can do. What was the number on Baker still? Is that number going up yet? Nope, he's still at 198.
Yeah.
It's going to be tight. So he's going to have to get 73 yards to get 271, which is the number. Oh, they're showing that roll up again. Oh.
Oh, yeah, he's beyond offside there.
Oh, you're ahead on the play already.
Yeah. I'm just looking at from the way it looks. You're going to see it. It's just...
Oh, God. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hello.
He must have been ready for that drive-through line like it was no tomorrow.
I don't know if that was a blitz package or was that a blitz package or no? Oh wait, you're muted.
Probably.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of stunts in this game, so
Yeah, that looked like a wow. That if he had just waited 2 seconds, he would have gotten the blitz. Probably the sack. Jeez. This looks like a run play too. Oh, drop, incomplete. And a flag. No. They're not going to call pass interference on that, are they?
I don't know.
That ball wasn't catchable.
I
And
think that's what Cable's talking to about.
unless they're going to call OPI.
Nah. They just called it on the lines.
What?
They just called it on the lines. Holding.
All right, so it's only a 5-yard penalty as opposed to a 15.
That's the right call, though. He pretty much was on. Yeah, if you see the replay.
Of course, that was holding on Otten. But
You couldn't call that pass
Lions
interference because that ball was not catchable. That ball was not catchable. There was no way you could call. Oh yeah, right there. That's holding right there.
Yeah, that's interference.
They called it holding. That was the right call. Oh, Baker Mayfield almost got hurt right there. See, now the Lions are doing the wrong thing. Now they're just giving up penalty yardage like it's nothing. I don't know. The Lions are kind of scaring me right now.
I mean, you should. It's still within reach for sure. Tampa is
running again.
been fighting.
Oh, sandwich action. Up, fight. Hey, he's got that green thing on his head again.
maybe it's like Nickelodeon slime.
Full disclosure, I hate that Nickelodeon broadcast. Hate it. It's awful.
Does it Nickelodeon broadcast?
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible. It's awful.
It's been going on since 2020.
Who hosts it?
Nickelodeon themselves. Like they do a playoff game. It's
terrible.
God.
It's really weird. It's to educate younger kids on football, but it doesn't really work that well. Like it should work in theory, but it doesn't work.
God.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel you on that, Zane.
Damn it, Baker. 207 yards now. Ugh.
Lions defense has been okay, but it hasn't been great either. Oh shit!
Wait.
Oh shit!
Wait, I'm waiting for this play to happen.
Oh wow! Oh wow! That is unbelievable. That is
was he in bounds?
Yes,
Yep.
they called it a catch.
No
Yes.
way.
Yeah,
Yes.
what a catch. Yeah, he was in bounds.
Unreal.
Wow.
Look at this
Damn
toe
you,
tap.
Baker.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Wait.
I'll tell you what, Baker's had some.
Unbelievable.
It's tough to see that.
Oh shit!
No! Stop it, Baker.
Wow. Interesting. Now he's starting to use Otten more.
Otten's been cooking now.
Damn it!
He sure is.
He was down already.
Well, he wasn't down because no one didn't touch him yet, so that's why he was able to
Shoot.
he was able to get a little bit further.
He was down right there.
Well, he wasn't touched by the defensive players. Like that's why he was able to get like another few more inches, maybe a few more yards. I mean,
Unreal.
yeah, this is crazy. Yeah,
Tried a bubble screen. That didn't work. And it was incomplete.
it's a sure a close game. We just remains to be seen for predictions of who wins is right.
Well, the spread is definitely close.
Sure.
Well, I'm happy about the spread now, but if Tampa Bay scores, I'll be a little nervous because, as a reminder, I've got Detroit in an alternate spread of -4.5. But I'm loving this under. I'm so glad I took the under on this because I don't see how the over hits at this point.
It doesn't. It absolutely won't.
Oh! And
Hit
he's in
him!
the tackle box.
There we go. He was down. He was down. He was down. What? He wasn't down there?
Yeah, he got it away in time before. Yeah, he got it out of his hands. It looks like.
I don't know about that. Was he in the pocket?
16 seconds left here in the third quarter. This is a massive
Oh,
play.
he's in the pocket.
All right,
he was
let's
never
see it.
down. His knee was coming down.
Wait. That was close.
Oh,
Touchdown.
oh, wow. Oh, wow. This game just got good.
No. Ugh. Come on.
Yep.
Oh, look at Rashad White go.
Baker, man, he's giving him his all right now.
He is cooking.
This is crazy.
Or in other words, like his last
he's
name,
at
Baker. He is
259.
Shit.
He's baking.
What was the player prop on Baker?
I'm gonna
we
be
had?
sweating this
270 and
out.
a half.
Yeah, he's gonna hit that.
He's cooking and baking.
Now I'm gonna be sweating because now we're at 34 and my over under was 50 and a half. I'm gonna be sweating.
Ugh.
I need as few points to be scored as possible in the next quarter.
What does Jared Goff have?
Goff right now is at 156.
God, that one would. I think that one's actually going to hit the under.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought the Goff one was going to be more of a given. That's why I went with Baker. But Baker, his knee is down. I think his knee was down there.
Yeah, it looked really close.
I'm surprised the booth didn't review that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe plays like that aren't reviewable.
What, the knee being down? I would think the knee being down is reviewable.
Well, no, they would have reviewed it if it was a fumble, but there obviously was not a fumble on that, so there's nothing to review.
Right, but if his knee was down and he didn't get the ball away.
Yeah, but he didn't fumble the ball though. I'm saying if that would have been considered a fumble, then they would have reviewed it, but it wasn't a fumble.
Or Zane, Dan Campbell could have challenged that.
No, that's true. Yeah, but maybe it's not exactly what you just said, and maybe it's not reviewable by the booth. Maybe the coaches would have to review that.
Oh man,
We're getting a really fun game though. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that.
I'm curious to see if this goes to overtime because it has that feeling to it.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yep, I would agree with that.
Who has?
Oh, he almost broke that. He almost broke that. That could have been so.
Oh man!
He almost broke it.
All right, so
That's the end of the third quarter.
For the rights to face the 49ers in the championship.
Oh, by the way, Nick, you got to update the current score because the
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's tied after 3.
Yeah. Could this really go to overtime when it really shouldn't have?
Yeah, it probably could. Probably could. But yeah,
That would
literally,
be unbelievable.
this game is going to decide my wolf spreads week. So if this wins, I'm still alive, and if this loses, I'm done. So it needs to win.
Oh. Let's see what happens. But I can't believe it's 17-17. Trying to look up more on this Travis Kelce rumors. Oh my God. Everyone is now posting what Michelle DeFoya said.
Oh, Nick, you lost 1,000 because you took the 49ers in the spread? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
You lost Houston? Yeah.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, what's up?
Nick.
Are you surprised by this 17-17 game?
Not really. I just woke up to it. I'm not particularly surprised. I'm also not really all that surprised that the Lions went for it.
Oh yeah, we all knew that was coming.
4th and goal. It worked out this time. I think Dan Campbell is a little too ballsy.
That's true.
And by the way, that wasn't necessarily true about that drive. Just in general, he is too ballsy. And it's going to catch up to him.
Oh, just like Brandon Staley, right?
Yeah, I mean, I did actually pick the Lions -6.5. So I guess it was a little closer than I thought it would be. I kind of knew this wouldn't be a blowout, though. I feel like the NFC is not wide open. I think that it's not wide open. Like the AFC, there's a lot more of the haves and the have-nots, whereas the NFC, it's a little more even. And the Bucs are on a bit of a hot streak. They can compete with anybody right now. It seems like.
Yeah.
So and the Lions, I think they've regressed a little bit throughout the year. And I'm really not too surprised. I'm not too surprised. But I still think the Lions can cover the spread.
We'll see what happens.
I think it went down to -6.
Still in it. The Bucs are still in it.
Oh, that's a big play right out of the commercial break. Wow.
Oh wait, I'm seeing it now. That's Gibbs.
Oh wow.
I just need him to get the touchdown.
Easier said than done, right?
Yeah, I got to pull this up.
I just can't believe, I took the Baker prop under 270.5, and he's about to hit it.
Now we got the 6. Now there's 6 of us in the stream. Who could have thunk it? And it's the 4th quarter.
Yeah, we got everybody for the most part in here now.
Oh, nice play. Oh, let's go. That's huge.
Oh wow, wide open right there for Reynolds.
All right. It's good to know we're on the same time.
A little bit.
Nick, who did you pick for the Chiefs-Bills game? You picked the Bills, right?
No, me? Yeah. I picked the Bills.
Yeah.
Nick,
well, now with all the injuries. Yeah.
Nick, did I have a split?
What's up, Nick D?
Hey, what's up? All right.
Did I have a split on this, or did I take Detroit?
That's an open run right there
for the ETB side. I can't remember.
What did you say, Sam? Sorry. Say it one more time.
Did I have a split on this, or did I take Detroit outright for the ETB side?
I think you took a split on this one. I think.
Okay.
All right.
And I took the Ravens outright yesterday, right?
Go.
Wait,
Yes!
your head. No. Go away.
Yes!
Wait a minute. What just happened? Wait.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's a goal!
Yes!
Oh
Yes!
my god!
Yes!
Gibbs is very.
Oh no, that's so bad.
For those that don't know, I picked Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown, so that's why I was kind of waiting after that.
All right, so
Congrats,
here's the thing,
Ben.
though. Here's the thing.
Thank you. I still need Mike Evans to find the end zone and my 4-pick parlay on this one. So that's a good start, though.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like the Bucs are still going to score.
Yeah.
Gibbs is sure very fast.
Yeah, so much for Montgomery getting any playtime in this game.
Well, Montgomery, obviously, we know he's more of the goal line guy.
Oh,
This is a really
man.
fun game.
Oh my god, it's gonna be stressful. You got it. You got the extra point.
Hey,
Oh my goodness.
Yep, there it is.
44 to 20.
24-17.
We're at 40. Ooh, it's gonna be stressful. I'm gonna be stressing this whole quarter. It's now the only wiggle
It's
room
41.
I can afford is one touchdown, and that's it.
You know what? I think I can watch this on NFL Plus. I'll
Can
get
you?
better.
There's a site that I use called, one of them is called Meth Streams, which has all the games.
I've used Stream East.
Yeah, there's
Stream
that
East is
one
good,
too.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions sure have a great running back duo.
Well, when they
It's gonna be-
decide to play
It's gonna be
healthy.
nasty for years.
Yeah, I feel you on that, Nick.
Oh, man. So Baker had to pick this game to go over the 270.5, or most likely will.
Yeah.
Ugh.
When you guys were speaking about Fenway Park before, for the first time, I'm going to not too far away from Boston. Going to a wedding in July, and it would be cool to actually visit a piece of history. Nothing like visiting Fenway Park.
You got to go to Fenway
Nice.
Park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been too.
Yeah, no, as a Red Sox fan myself, Dan, if you have any questions about the park, feel free to ask.
Yeah, I've been there too.
It's,
It's fun.
It's
Sure
if it's obviously older, people want it to be torn down and everything.
Well,
but
it can't
it's
be.
like Wrigley. Yeah, it's like Wrigley Field. Like it has its rich history. I mean, if the stadium essentially is not torn, I mean, the team already it's completely been falling apart.
When I went on the
It's another story
tour,
for another day.
when I went on the tour, they said it's a historical landmark.
thank
It
you,
can't be. So it's
It's the oldest
Fenway
park
Park
in
is never
baseball.
going to get torn
It's not
down.
like,
Wait,
it's not
there
like
were
Yankee
talks
Stadium
about
and Shea
tearing down
Stadium.
Fenway Park.
What did you say, Nick?
There's
It's not like Yankee
fans that
Stadium
have.
and Shea Stadium, but he just tore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, we'll never forget Shea Stadium.
But yeah, they said during the tour, Fenway Park is considered a historical landmark, so they can't knock it down.
Oh man, it makes me laugh with Shea Stadium
Oh,
because
that stadium was terrible.
yeah.
Well, you know why? First of all, it was designed in like the early '60s.
It was
Mhm.
such
And
a
it
bad
was
stadium.
and it was not strictly a baseball stadium. It was for football and baseball.
But do you remember the weird things where they had the separators for each section in Shea Stadium? It was very
Yeah.
odd. Like where you couldn't walk up and down the sections. Very odd build out. And the security was terrible at Shea Stadium. They didn't allow you to walk down to the field level. You don't have a ticket. You can't walk here.
It was the reason why I was laughing about Shea Stadium. It's funny, but it's not right. There was this. I remember from high school. There was this girl, kind of a big girl. Her name was Shay, and people would call her Shea Stadium.
Oh,
That's funny.
oh, wow. Jesus.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you said, but
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
All right, the game is back on.
yeah, the game is back on. Wow.
Kicking off. I just switched my stream. Have you guys ever heard of a site called Moolah TV?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
no.
Ay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's a drop.
Unreal.
Just keep throwing incomplete passes, Baker. It'll be my best friend.
What was the over-under in this game?
49.5.
Yeah, it looks like it's going
Yeah.
over.
Ben, when I go down to Massachusetts in July, if you're not busy, we could see about meeting up.
Well, he's in Connecticut.
Oh yeah,
but-
I live in Connecticut.
Oh, I
live,
thought you were from Massachusetts because you're a Boston fan. That's what I was guessing.
No,
My bad.
I live actually within an hour from the city of New York.
Oh, my
but-
bad. Okay, so never mind. Now I know
Yeah.
you're.
He
from
just rather root
Connecticut.
for winning teams.
Oh, incomplete again.
Well, I mean,
He wants to root for
I'm-
crappy teams.
He
I'm
wants to be a
family
New
up in-
York fan, but you can be a Boston fan.
Oh, now I see. So really,
If you're in Connecticut, you have both options.
so
Yeah.
you live an hour away from Fenway. Oh, interesting.
No, New
You're
York
going to be a
City.
neutral fan.
I was going to say, imagine you go to his house and it's like half of the house is New York and half of the house is Boston.
Yeah, speaking
All right,
of,
I cut it in half. Yankees on this side, Red Sox
Yeah.
on that side.
Yeah, I'm on like the Connecticut's that's like 75-80% Yankees and like 20% Boston.
Mhm.
But I have family that's pretty much all up in Massachusetts. Like my cousins are from Cape Cod, my aunt and uncle are from Worcester. My dad went to high school up in Massachusetts, so like I kind of was just brought into what my dad was about. So
I mean, unless you go to somebody's house and then all of a sudden swerve, it's just all UConn.
Well,
I'm a UConn fan.
besides,
I love
Okay,
UConn
man.
basketball. For sure.
Oh, that's such a bad throw.
besides of college teams, I mean
Oh,
college sports.
Bucks are punting now.
There's no professional sports team in Connecticut, and I just like always wonder why.
Yeah.
Well, wait
Connecticut's
a minute.
another one of those places there you have the minor league teams. Like they have the
Yeah.
Norwich Sea Unicorns.
Oh,
Wait,
I
Yeah,
see.
we got the Connecticut Sun, which is WNBA.
Right.
and
Oh yeah. That sounds familiar.
If that counts, which I don't think really
My
much.
mind.
Of, but,
Wait a minute. There is technically one professional team if you count the WNBA in Connecticut. One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Connecticut Sun. Yeah.
And there's going to be some MLS like AAA team, or whatever, near me that's coming up next year, which will be pretty cool. But yeah, we used to have the Whalers, which is NHL in Hartford, but
You sound
Yeah.
like
The
what is
Whalers.
it? The NBA who wants Seattle back. That's what it sounds
Yeah.
like. Or MLB that wants to go to Nashville.
Well, I know with the college team, with UConn, they're a big sports team in Connecticut.
Of course, they're
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
it's massive. Yeah, like when they won the national championship last year, I was going nuts in my place.
Could imagine.
How about when they won in 2014?
Yeah, I mean, I was like,
They had
I was pretty
Shabazz
much
Napier.
yeah. Shabazz
Do you think
Napier.
Shabazz Napier gets noticed at a supermarket in Connecticut? I bet he doesn't. I bet nobody notices Shabazz Napier.
No, I mean also Ryan was a Boatwright or something. He was the guard. I bet nobody knows about him.
Yes, I do remember him.
I do remember him too.
I think it was Cartwright or something.
Injured Buck.
Cartwright.
No,
yeah.
Boatwright. Ryan Boatwright. That was his name.
Yeah. They had Ryan Boatwright. They had James Book Knight. Both were essentially both guards.
James
Um,
Knight is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta when I go down to Massachusetts, I gotta figure out if I'm gonna go to Fenway. If I do, I'll let you go.
You
guys
gotta
know
go
how
to Fenway.
I'll let you guys know how the visit was.
You gotta go to Fenway. I took the tour at Fenway. It's interesting.
That's cool.
And TD Garden too, if you're ever around. It's like MSG with like they got instead of Penn Station, like MSG is they have North Station.
Okay,
Yeah.
So it's essentially
that's where the Bruins play, right?
Bruins and Celtics, yeah.
Oh, and
I almost
Celtics
took that
too.
tour. Almost. I ran out of time though. I was going to.
Yeah. So I do want to catch a game at Philly at Wells Fargo Center. I do want to catch like a Bruins or a Celtics game there.
Oh, we can confirm that Taylor Swift is in Buffalo.
Oh no!
Yippee!
Oh God! Yippee! Swifties all the way.
What's that stupid song? It's a New York City nightmare or whatever it was called. Oh.
I mean, of course. I mean, she doesn't have to sit in the cold.
No, she'll sit in that private box behind the glass.
Honestly, I don't think I would ever go to a Bills game this time of year if I'm not in a private box.
Yeah, really.
Same
I'm not freezing my ass off to watch a football game live. I can watch it in the comfort of my couch.
Right, you were saying that.
I'll go up to
I don't want to wear 5 layers. Just to
I'll
see
go
the
to
game
Buffalo to like a bar and have chicken wings and just call it a day instead of going to the actual.
Well, what's
game.
the point of traveling to Buffalo if you're not going to go to the game?
And
I
at
mean,
least
right.
yeah, that's true.
Or you could go.
There's nothing really else there.
go
'Cause
another-
the thing with upstate New York is that it scares me. Upstate New York scares me.
Yeah, I've heard some weird things about upstate New
No,
York.
nothing weird about it that I've experienced. It just scares me. Like farmland scares me. Like it. Like you
can't
drive
forget-
there, it's like there's nobody here. Well, what the hell is this?
Could be worse. You could go to Dallas and deal with Cowboy fans.
And Nick D, you can't forget about the mountains too, because it's Lake George. You know,
Wait, farmland scares
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, farmland
going
scares
uphill or driving up hills.
Oh, good promo right there. Flag football and more skills on February 4th. Good promo.
I mean,
Good
honestly,
promo.
football is one sport where there should not be any sort of all-star game.
You could say the same
some
thing
type
now
of
about the
skills
NBA.
competition, maybe. But the thing with football is that like it has to be played with full intensity.
Yeah.
It's not like basketball where you can kind of have
Mhm.
like a bunch of players like fooling around and it can look good.
I agree.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
can't go
first down.
half-ass it. You know, football, you have that's literally contact on contact. If you half-ass football, you can't even like half-ass that.
Yeah,
That
Oh.
injury doesn't look good on the sideline.
Oh. Nice play, first down.
And I don't think the skills competition like for NFL hasn't been even that great. It's just something that they can have for coverage.
it's something.
Yeah,
Skills competitions are fine, but I don't think it would ever be that popular, especially
Yeah.
in football, where like basketball, for instance, is all about the star players,
hmm
and baseball is also kind of an individualistic
Whoa.
sport in a sense.
What a throw.
yeah baseball's
right
my
there.
favorite for sure. I love the home run derby, and for basketball, the 3-point contest is my favorite.
I like the home run derby, but it always messes up players' swings. They always
Oh.
get
Yeah.
bad. Alonso
what?
Nice
went
throw.
downhill a few years ago after the home run derby.
You know what, though?
Mm.
I think the NBA All-Star Weekend is a farce, and they should get rid of it. Like, it's...
Yeah, the whole
it-
thing is just marketing.
and no one competes.
And-
No All-Stars compete in the dunk competition. That's the whole point.
I know, because they
And
run the risk
also-
of getting hurt or getting ridiculed. Or
And by
whatever
the
it is.
way, adding $1 million prize fund at the top of the dunk competition is really going to get them to compete, right? No.
Actually, I think it is $1 million.
That's what I said. Yeah, $1 million.
Yeah.
But you really think these stars are going to compete for $1 million when they make 50?
Yeah,
If some
I mean,
guys are
some
making
of them.
50?
I mean, some of them get fined. I mean, I see some of them get fined, and they can get fined hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, I wish I could get fined hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right. No, but I'm just saying, like, you have guys like Jaylen Brown, who signed a 5-year, $303.7 million contract.
Yeah, if they really don't want to do it, they wouldn't. Although, you know what? Money talks. If you're on the fence and if you're like, I don't know if I'll do it or not,
Oh,
and they're
Jared
like,
Goff just got
here's $1
sacked.
million. You're so.
But I'm saying, if you have a contract for almost $304 million, $1 million means nothing to you.
Yeah. Although they're not keeping all that. They're probably keeping less than half of that money.
Well, no, but still,
Like,
I'm fine. Give me half of that money. I'll take it.
yeah, I'll take it.
If it means I never have
Oh
to
my
work
God.
again in my life. What?
Wow.
Well, I just saw the
No,
sack
just-
of Jericho.
No, they're talking about the next play that's about to happen.
Dude, I'm
Oh,
living
no.
in the past.
Oh, boy. Oh, nice play right there. Was that a first down?
That's the first down. Like I don't know how the Bucs gave that up. Like they're playing just soft coverage, which I get.
By the
but,
way,
like,
that pass wobbled on the way to Brown.
Yeah.
No way.
What-
Unreal.
Yeah.
And they get the first down out of that? That's unbelievable.
Wait, whoa. You're like taking play ahead of us.
You're
No,
giving
I
away
don't know what
everything
the
that's going on.
That play was at 8:50 the fourth quarter. The play I
I'm
just
still at
read.
9:10.
I'm at
I'm watching on my
8:25. I'm at 8:25. Now 8:20.
And I'm at 8:05.
Yeah, I think that's a first down.
That should have been a delay of game. They didn't call it. Oh, nice play right there.
Now Gibbs is starting to cook.
Oh, nice play by Gibbs. Oh,
Hey,
that's
you're
awesome.
giving away the farm.
Wow.
No, I think he was on this recent play.
The one
Oh,
that's
it's a
now
hope.
at the 8:05 mark, the Gibbs completion for first
Oh.
down.
Yeah, that was one we just saw.
I'm telling you right now, guys, if the Lions only get a field goal, I think it's not over. But if they get a touchdown, I think it's over.
I think it's over. If
If they get a touchdown, I would agree with
They
that.
can,
screenplay, that's
they can
Laporta.
come back by 10, but they can't come back by 14.
Well,
I mean,
they
they
could
could,
cover
but-
the spread possibly. Even that
Yeah.
would be unlikely because it's 6.5.
Well,
Yeah.
they're covering it now anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
No, the
So that would
Lions
be-
are.
The
Yeah,
Lions
that-
are.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
This has to be a run play. Yep. Oh. First down.
Gibbs is a
This was
So far with my picks, I'm 50%.
Don't ask me. I got both wrong yesterday.
And I actually,
I got both
after-
right yesterday.
halftime during the Texans-Ravens game yesterday, I actually hedged it and took the Ravens minus 6.5. I'm really glad I did that. I only lost 50 cents on that game.
That's awesome.
This
Funny
looks like a throwing play.
Eminem land. Oh,
Good,
Catch
good.
that touchdown. That's Brown.
Yep. Finally, the Sun God gets a touchdown.
and I think that with 6.5 minutes left, that's pretty much gonna do it.
The nail in the
Yeah.
coffin.
You guys see that throw by Goff? Like, that's a pinpoint back shoulder throw like that.
That was a great
what he
route,
could do.
too. That was a great route right
Yeah.
there by Brown, too.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
So, I mean, the Bucs really need to get a touchdown here, and then they have to get a stop because if they have 3 timeouts. I mean, they could, like I said, it's probably over this point, but
Wow.
It's good.
If this score holds, my Wolf spreads plays hit.
Oh, he was open. Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice look by Goff.
This was not an easy route, too. Like, he still had to get the ball over the shoulder.
Yeah.
on both ends, on the Goff end on that throw, and Amon Ra with the catch.
That actually was perfectly placed, leading him into the end zone, too.
Yeah, the accuracy on both those guys had to be pinpoint, and it was.
The thing is, though, that was very close to being a pick play, though.
It could have, yeah.
It could have been, yeah.
Because what's the rule? It's 2 yards, I think, or 1 yard on that you can pick somebody, or I don't know what the rule is on that.
The rule is on what?
Where you can cross somebody, but you can't pick. You can only do it for a certain amount of yards.
Oh, right. I'm
think
not sure.
I think it's 1 or 2 yards. I think, and after that, they can throw a flag on you for a pick. 31-17, 6:22 left. And of course, like I don't know who said it before. I think Ben, you might have said it. Like Baker's going to get $40 million a year now, all because he made it this far in the playoffs.
I'm sure Eminem. I'm sure Eminem is at the game. He always likes going to the Detroit games.
Oh God, Eminem.
Amon-Ra right now is at 62, by the way.
Yeah, he's not going to hit that. The number was 93.5.
Yeah. But at least he doesn't make a big deal of stuff being at a football game like Taylor Swift does.
Well, she doesn't. It's the media.
She doesn't. It's the media that does.
She could.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd rather just go to the games and
Not be seen.
Yeah, what I mean by a big deal, like the media makes a big deal more with her than Eminem.
Well, because no one cares about Eminem anymore.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes' dad, talked to Taylor Swift a couple times, and he said she's just so normal. Like she kind of
Oh, damn it. Ugh. There goes that.
Hopefully, hopefully with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's relationship, it doesn't lead to a breakup, and then she writes a song about him.
Oh no, that definitely will happen.
That's all she does with breakups. She always writes a song about her.
It'll be
past
called
relationship.
Chiefs
Well, what
Kingdom.
else is she gonna? The thing, people always like complain about that, but I mean, what else
No,
is
wait
she
a
gonna
minute.
write songs about?
When they break up, well, they did a whole Family Guy episode on that, actually, if you remember. But I could see
I
it now.
remember that.
They break up once he retires, if he retires, because that's the rumor that Travis Kelce might retire depending on when the season ends.
Mm-hmm.
I could see them breaking up and her writing a song called Chiefs Kingdom. There you go, Taylor Swift. I did the work for you. I want a royalty on that.
Honestly, I think there are worse things than your ex writing a song about you.
Now it's
That's a good point.
True. Now
It
it's
could be worse.
Now it's third and forever. This is not good.
Depending on what they say.
Oh my god.
Oh man, this was a bad play by Baker here.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so behind. I'm paying for NFL Plus just to hear what happens before I see the play.
What time are you at, Nick D?
5:45 and counting down.
Oh, Nick,
Okay.
you're not. Nick, you're not that far
at
behind
5.
me. I'm in 541.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
as me.
541.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
at
541.
541.
Now I'm at 5:37.
No, because I think they reset the clock.
Oh, okay. I'm like defeating time over here.
Yeah, you are.
Time traveler.
I thought you were about to tell us that you were about to predict the future and tell us what happens on this play.
Hey, if you can, we'll bet on it.
I'm gonna interrupt just for a second, guys, for a little baseball news.
Uh-oh.
Is this
according
worth it?
Yeah, well, it involves Blake Snell.
Oh, just missed that one.
It
okay.
involves Blake Snell, who is still out there on the market.
Oh, God.
According to MLB.com's Mark Feinsand, a number of teams have been interested in going after Blake Snell, but only one of them has extended an official offer to him, and that team was the New York Yankees.
Yeah, it was 5 years, 160
years, 6 years, $150 million,
which is ridiculous because he's not worth that.
However, the 31-year-old pitcher reportedly said no because he wants a higher AAV. He wants at least $30 million in AAV or a longer contract.
Well, that's a terrible throw.
Or a longer contract. It's widely believed Snell is also looking for a pact.
Oh, nice catch there by Evans.
It's apparently believed Snell is looking for a contract worth more than $200 million.
I am shocked Todd Bowles would go for it on fourth down ever.
Unbelievable.
Yes, because as you and I would know, Todd Bowles is the most conservative coach in the NFL.
Saves the season for the moment.
Well, Nick, Baker just got 300 yards, so, yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
And I don't think Jared Goff is anywhere near his number either. He was 286 and a half.
Another first down. Wow.
Yeah.
Another
Then
first
now
down.
you're behind a play. Nice play right there.
My question is, what kind of defense are the Lions playing?
They're playing prevent, but I don't know why.
No, Nick, he
Well,
got
they
that.
doesn't play prevent defense on 4th and 14, but it looked like it was
No, but I'm saying they're playing prevent not to let the ball go over their head, essentially.
Right, that's true.
I get it, but that's the thing. Prevent defense doesn't prevent anything.
It's
well,
true.
It prevents really big plays.
Prevent defense is basically keep them in bounds. That's really what it is.
Well, remember the Dolphins and Titans game when the Dolphins were up by a couple
nice one
scores?
again.
They played prevent defense and it bit them in the ass. So
hey, good one is finally alive here. Godwin.
All right, I need Mike Evans to score because I have him for anytime touchdown.
I need Detroit to make a defensive stand.
Please.
Here.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a defensive stop right here.
I hope so.
They're playing run and gun, so they're trying. They're trying to get
Like
in
I
as
said
quick as
before-
possible.
Like I said before, they got 2 timeouts with the 2-minute warning. If they could be able to score before that,
bad
those 2
throw right
timeouts
there.
and the 2-minute warning.
Second
It's not
and 10
over yet.
now.
This definitely is going
gotta
to
score
hit
a
the
touchdown.
over. This is
Second
definitely
and-
going to hit the over.
2nd and 10 with 4:41 left.
Don't be so sure.
I think it's going to hit the over. I think they're going to score here.
I have the under 15.
All right. Let's see.
I mean,
Yes.
a field goal is no good. Oh no!
They're not
Did
gonna
Mike
kick a
Evans
field
just
goal.
score?
They're not going to kick a
You'll
field goal.
find out.
Actually, that's not true. Todd Bowles never.
No!
Don't tell me what happened. Don't tell me what happened. I'm about to see it.
Oh my God!
No!
Wait, what
There
time
it
are you
is.
guys on?
Unbelievable.
Mike
I'm at
Evans just
441.
scored.
What a catch.
Oh my
37.
God, match.
Wow!
I needed
There's the
Gibbs.
over. There's the
Yeah,
over.
I need a Gibbs touchdown anytime and Evans. And wait, what are they doing? 2-point conversion?
Wait,
That-
they're going
They
for 2.
They have to by the math and the numbers. They have to.
And the time
No.
They have
No.
to.
Fine. Don't tell me
Oh,
what
I
happened.
lost
No,
it.
please, don't
I
tell
don't
me
think
what
they
happened.
should
I want
have
to see
did
it.
that.
All right,
Yeah.
we just know that they're going for it. We don't know right now.
Oh,
Everyone,
boy.
don't say anything.
Don't say
This
anything.
is-
I want to know. Keep your poker faces on.
Oh, what are they?
Okay, let's see. First time Todd Bowles goes for 2 in his whole life.
I know, right? Todd Bowles wouldn't have done that as the coach of the Jets.
As a coach of the Jets, he would have punted on 4th and 14.
Probably, yeah.
What?
Maybe he's like he's like had an awakening. Like he's a born again, go for it coach. More like Todd Balls, you know?
Did you see it yet or no?
No, not yet.
I
Oh
like
my
how we're all
God.
just waiting. We're all just
437. He's about to go for it right now.
Wow, you were way behind.
Yeah, you were so behind. We're
It already happened. We're in the commercial break already.
Yeah, we're in the
All right,
commercial
well,
break now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Flag?
Yeah, that's what I said.
No flag?
There was no flag.
How was that not a flag?
That should have been interference in the end zone.
That
They
should have
didn't
been a
call it. He didn't even turn around.
Honestly, even if he did score, there's a really good chance the Lions are going to score again
Oh.
anyway.
Oh my goodness.
What? Oh, are
Well,
you Zan,
That
are you
is
just watching it
such a
too?
blatant pass interference. How do you not call
it's
that?
'cause- No, it's because I just
By the
realized
way,
with
I
that
am all for the
touchdown.
Lions this game. I have the -6.5, but what the fuck are the refs doing? That's a
Jesus.
disaster. Holy shit.
Damn it. Where's the sound effect when you need it?
That is just like the worst no call. That's one of the worst.
That
is
should have been.
such a blatant pass interference.
That should have been a
Yeah.
pass
That is
interference.
as blatant as it gets.
No, I saw the play. I just realized after that touchdown that my under lost.
Yeah, you're already lost for the touchdown.
But
Mhm.
my question is, why are they going for it?
Because
down
by calculation, you take the 2-point conversion being down.
By what calculation?
Because you want to be one possession.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
but you know
problem
what?
is that if you miss
And
it,
now
then
you
you
need
have
a
to go.
touchdown and a 2
Then
point.
you have to go for 2 twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
stupid.
don't know. You would have to go for 2 at one point. So
What
you
is this,
make the
some
choice.
analytics
You
nonsense.
could have just brought the Nick,
I'm
you
not
could've
saying
just
I
brought
agree
this
with the
overtime.
analytics,
But
but
Nick, you could have just brought this to overtime. Just go kick the extra point, kick touchdown, extra point.
Right.
You would have
Yeah,
done it.
because now you guys are right. Because now they run the risk of getting the clock run out on them, and they lose the game with the chance of getting the ball back to tie. And
I think
now in this case they need to get the ball back to go and win the game. Yeah,
I think the reason is though you go for 2 because you're going to need it at one point, so that's why they just go for
But
it
you're not
because you need
necessarily
it.
going to need it. You're not. You could score 2 touchdowns, kick 2 extra points. You go to overtime. Now, in order to go to overtime, you have to go for 2 and make it.
It's true, but I It's all analytics nonsense. That's why. That's every sport now. No sport is ever
problem
done
with
by
this
gut.
analytics stuff is that it
Oh, they're
sometimes
showing the
defies
replay
common
again.
sense.
They're showing the replay again on the what should have been pass interference.
It should have been a flag.
All right. Well, we could talk about that after now because the game's still,
It's back
it was a
on.
bad call. The bad call.
Buccaneers defense need to stop big. on
Well,
this drive.
Detroit. So Tampa still has 2 timeouts and there's a 2-minute warning. So if they can
That's
get
what
a
I said.
stop, they'll get the ball back.
Yep. So
It's still possible.
And I wouldn't say Goff is playing like really good football by any means today. Like
he's making plays though, like timely plays, like timely throws, like the
He's
3rd and 15
making-
last drive.
Amron St. Brown and Gibbs and Reynolds. Like he's making the throws when needed. I wouldn't say it's perfect though by any means.
But he has a lot around him. Like
wow,
he,
they have Montgomery in instead of Gibbs.
he gives me some Brock Purdy vibes to me.
They
Jared
just
Goff.
got-
There's another one.
They just got a huge first down
I
on
think
that.
they're going to try to run out the clock, Detroit, on this. drive.
That's what I think. Too.
I don't think so because they know the Bucks have 2 timeouts with the 2-minute warning. They're gonna have to try to get a kill shot here on this drive.
Going into the locker room.
And if it's
That's
fourth down, they'll just kick a field goal if they're in field goal range.
Yeah.
As a possibility.
Who is that going to the locker room?
Jamel Dean, their top nickel corner.
Oh, well,
It's a
that
big,
hurts.
It's a big loss. Yeah.
They got to get a stop in the worst way.
And they could not do it.
Oh my God! What? That's another first down, which means another
They're just
minute
giving up
plus.
gashes left and right now. Yep.
It's good. That means another minute plus is going to come off. I mean, Tampa was going to lose at some point. There was no way they were going to go all the way.
They were under the Packers this year. A team that could fight to the end, and both quarterbacks getting a deservedly. Oh wait. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Who are they carting off?
Ben, who was it again? That
what?
got carted off.
Goff.
Jamel Dean.
Goff just got sacked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one right there.
Oh, so the sack got neglected there. Wow.
What? Wait, what happened?
Wow.
Oh,
It was on
come
the
on!
bench.
You can't
That's
call a
on-
timeout after that.
That's unbelievable.
Wait a minute. How could the play go and then they go? No. No. And then there's a flag. What the flag?
Oh, he pushed him in his face mask. What was he thinking? Oh my goodness. What was he thinking?
I wouldn't call that.
I don't even know why Todd Bowles had a big smile on his face. That's pretty
Because
funny.
I wouldn't have called that. I think that was hand fighting the whole way.
Yeah. He's probably just keeping composure and finding ridiculous with
Can the refs stop taking part in the game? I hate when they do it.
Especially at this point in time, too.
They got to let that one go. I think that was just misplacement of hands. I don't think it was.
I would love to see Baker get one more chance. I really do.
That was a halfway decent run by Montgomery.
There we go. Got to stop.
All right, flag.
I think you're behind a little bit here.
You're behind.
Did they call a timeout?
Yeah, they did. Yep.
So they essentially got one first down here. It's pretty much over.
It's over. They go to the NFC Championship.
They need to stop in the worst way.
Yep.
Yeah. There's no point in kicking a field goal if they know no timeouts after the 2-minute warning. They could just run out the clock.
But the Bucks have 2 timeouts now.
No, well, they just took one.
Yeah. Now it's going to be coming up soon on your end, probably.
Yeah, they just called it.
Yeah. All right.
Wow, that's insane. I was just looking at one of the betting apps. They're boosting Josh Allen to score a touchdown to plus 125.
Oh, nice hit. Oh, shit.
Hey, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Oh, nice play!
Oh no.
Nice play right there.
Levante David, the veteran. Oh my
Tampa
goodness.
might still be alive.
That was a,
No,
that was
how
a-
long? Levante David
Kind of
has
a big
been on the
stop.
Bucks for a decade now.
By the way, this clock is in their favor because they can't take it down to the 2-minute warning.
Come on, get a stop here. I would love it. in the
Yeah,
worst way
I want to.
possible.
I want to see a chance here. Just don't say anything.
I will.
Oh,
Oh, incomplete.
Unbelievable.
4th and
Oh,
11.
I'm-
2:06
they have it.
left.
Sit.
And that
They're gonna have
stops
a
the
chance.
clock. Wait, that stops the clock before the
Yeah.
2-minute warning.
Yep.
They'll get the ball back. It's the 2-minute warning.
Now
Why
that
do you-
2 point.
the
Now
question
both
I
the two
have.
there are really.
The-
yeah.
The question I have there. You know you're not going to get the down. Why don't you just run it and let it go to the 2-minute warning?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You know you're not going to get the first down, so you might as well just run and let the clock go to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
now,
think-
I
Man, this
don't
has
get
been an
that.
awesome. This has been an awesome game.
A
Sure
minute
has.
59. A minute 59 left. 1 timeout.
Oh wait, you're ahead. Fair catch. No,
By a buck.
that was weird. Okay. So they need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie.
Problem is, I don't trust the Lions' defense very much.
Which means, well, the Lions defense has some holes in it. I'll tell you that.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you imagine if this goes to overtime?
I can't.
No,
That'd
I'm
be
thinking.
nuts.
I'm going to say they're going to score and then not get the 2 point here.
You think they're going to score? They're
Because-
not going to get it.
They're going
Or
to
you're-
score
I don't,
and they're going to go
I
for.
don't know. I don't think they will. The Lions aren't going to let them. The Lions aren't going to be playing prevent defense like they were before.
Well, no. Now it's a one
That's
possession
true,
game.
that's
You're
true.
not playing
Yeah,
prevent.
Yeah. I don't know. Baker looked pretty hot on that last drive, but yeah, it was prevent. So
This is unbelievable the way this game is turned around when we thought it was over.
well,
God.
I kind of had in my mind. I said, after the Monroe touchdown, I said they go down here, they score, they got to stop. Never say never. So here we are.
Oh man. This is going to be a unique drive coming down the stretch.
So Baker's throwing for 344, and Goff's had 287.
Oh wow! So they both hit the over.
Yep.
Wow! Didn't see that one coming. I thought Goff would hit the over for sure. I didn't think Baker was going to destroy it. God, I'm going to have to put in my bet for the next game because this game might not be over. I think I still like
Yep,
the
I
Chiefs
just-
plus 2.5.
I won money for the 2-pick, the 2.5 of the 4-pick parlay. So
Yeah,
Wow.
so Chiefs Bills doesn't kick till 6:30 Eastern, so there's still some time if it doesn't.
I'm
go to
saying the way
overtime.
this goes, if they score and get a 2-pointer, this game's not going to be over.
Well, I think they might. I mean, has it ever happened where they've delayed the start of a playoff game, or would the game just start? I don't know.
I assume
Tom,
they would.
yeah,
I assume
Okay.
they would delay it because there's only one game in each of the.
and they in the
All right, so
playoffs
it
they
sounds
probably
like the game for the background noise. The game is back on.
no, it's not on yet. They're still in the
All
break.
right.
No, now it's back
here we
on.
go. This is it.
Minute 59 left.
Can Baker do it?
This is going to be interesting to say the least.
Sure is.
This is going to be a throw play. I know it. Going short the first play.
Oh,
Wait, whoa, what what happened already? Oh, God.
I'm still
Oh.
on the Vanderpump Rules commercial.
What?
I'm still on the Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah, you're.
commercial.
Wait, I'm seeing it now. Oh, it was picked! Oh!
Oh my god.
Game.
You're going to
wow.
complain to NFL Plus about this. What kind of service is this?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Nick Martino, that's why I don't pay for NFL Plus.
No, I have to because I can't watch all the Jet games without.
I
NFL.
just saw the interception. And now, so apparently
Yeah.
the Peacock stream is behind too.
Wow.
He was really covered. I don't know why he tried to throw Todd and
Detroit
That
covers
was a
the
bad
spread.
throw.
He's trying to force a throw in there. That's why. That throw is in no man's land. I don't even know why he threw that ball there.
yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
the
know what he was looking at there.
Maybe the pressure of the defense getting to him. Maybe that's why.
Well, guys,
Right,
think about it.
it's
Now
over.
we have back-to-back games now in the playoffs where it's
They're
going down the
kneeing,
last
guys.
drive.
No, they're not going to use the foul timeout. Nothing's happened. They're kneeing. It is over.
Oh wow. Well, should we just set up and preview the next game just for the heck of it, since we're sitting here waiting for this
Wait,
time?
why would
this
they not just use the final timeout?
Because it's over.
It's over. Even if they use it
They're not
mathematically,
they're
it's
not
still
going to. The Tampa's not going to fight it. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
This is now going to be a final.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
it's
What a
alright.
terrible throw by Baker right there.
Yeah.
So I picked. Did we all pick the Lions to cover? Because now it's.
Yeah.
No,
I picked.
I didn't.
The problem is he threw it behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first time since I want to say in the
91.
90s,
Oh, 50s when they won. Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
the
Happy for the
Detroit
Lions.
Lions
Wow.
are playing for the NFC Championship.
That's just 2024.
All right.
We've had already we have the Lions in the NFC title game. Bill Belichick is done with the Patriots. We got Nick Saban retiring. It's only the first month, fellas. This is crazy.
Crazy.
All right. So this game is over. They're moving on to the NFC Championship. Let's preview the next game before we head out of here. So we have the Chiefs and the Bills. We could talk some of the lines and stuff. 2.5 line on the Chiefs. The Bills, excuse me, -2.5. I can't remember what we took on Football Friday. I know I took the Chiefs +2.5.
This was my lock of the week. My KC pick.
Well, we don't know the lines yet, though.
Yeah, we do. It's right here. I have the lines. It's
Oh,
2.5.
you do?
This
Yeah,
is
it's
from
2.5.
Football Friday. This is from Football Friday.
No, but I have the lines from the apps. It's updated. It's Bills -2.5.
Oh, you're talking about the Bills game. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
You're right. You're right. By the way, since 1991, I forgot 1991 was the last time they got to the NFC title game.
So let's take a look at this game. I took +2.5. I know Zan took 2.5. Who else took
I took
the
the
Bills?
Bills.
Ben, who did you take?
I picked the Bills.
Okay.
I made the Bills my lock, as did Johnny.
Yeah. That game was interesting. I think this is going to have the most drama in it. But now that we're hearing more and more injuries out of the Bills, I'm starting to question whether the Bills are really going to compete in this game. I don't know. Is Diggs like a questionable, active, healthy something? Because I didn't hear news.
I haven't heard anything that he wouldn't play.
But it's interesting, though. A lot of the odds boosters have Josh Allen to score a touchdown by himself. I don't know if I really agree with that one, to be honest. But what do we think about that game? Do we like our picks still? Do we not? With all the injuries?
I love mine with all the Bills inactives. I'm very confident that my lock will hit. Yeah,
I'm more concerned about mine.
It's a very split crowd.
Say
what happened?
I said it's a split crowd. I mean, it's a very split game. This is one of those that's the most uncertainty, but like we talked about, there was a lot of uncertainty in using the lock either way in any of these games.
But yeah, I like the Chiefs +2.5. I'm placing that one because I don't know. Like Zan said with the inactives, I have no idea what to expect out of the Bills at this point with all the injuries. I don't know, Nick. What do you think? You still with the Bills, even with all the injuries?
Yeah. Well, how many injuries do they have?
I know, Ben, you said they had a linebacker go down too. I'm trying to look to see for all the
Yeah,
Bills.
so
That's
I'll
the
put
only
up
thing
the
that scares
report.
me a little bit.
Let's see. So Terrell Bernard is out. You had said that.
Yep, Gabe Davis, Taylor Rapp, Christian Benford, Puna Ford, Alec Anderson, and Balin Spector.
Yes, there's a lot of injuries. It's going to be a much tougher game. I think this game is going to win on defense, not offense, which is kind of scary. Let me see if the over/under is 45.5 as of now.
So I had 3 Wolf spreads plays on this one game alone.
Yeah.
let me bring them up.
Yeah, my Wolf spreads is officially destroyed for this week.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm not gonna win mine either. I'm down $89, and it was because I lost the over under in the Detroit game, and I lost the over under in the 49ers Packers game yesterday.
I'm at 5 plus 556.
Okay. No one's allowed to talk. Okay? No one. I'm at minus 1,500. Okay? No one. No one.
Not even me to quote that I'm at plus 556.
What? What'd you say?
I'm at plus 556.
I saw it.
He's gonna win it more than likely.
Ugh.
Buffalo.
What a tough week.
My 3 picks for this one. On Wolf spreads, $250 fantasy dollars on a -2.5 spread, $250 on the Bills money line, and then I threw my last 100 fantasy dollars on the over. The Chiefs Bills goes over 45.5.
Yeah, I'm just looking at all the props just to see what is up there. So like I said, they're boosting Josh Allen for rushing touchdown of zone for plus 125. I don't know. Maybe his legs have come into play last couple of days. I don't know about for touchdown, but I'm curious to see what his rushing prop number is, because if they have it, they don't have the rushing props. It doesn't look like they're the rushing props. Oh, here. They're saying 40 plus rushing yards for Josh Allen at minus 180. But I don't know. This was an interesting game. Obviously, Lions win 31-23. Bucs season's over. Just like the Packers, probably made it way further than they thought they were going to. Final thoughts on this game, I guess.
Well, so far,
That was a good game.
So far, every single home team. I was going to say, so far, every single home team has won this weekend, which is very interesting. Just a kind of a weird trend, but yeah, this game was definitely exciting. It came down to the end. It was certainly one to remember. It's good for Detroit. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for their fans. They get another game, and no question about it. The Super Bowl ticket prices are going to skyrocket over the next 72 hours if they haven't already.
That's normal. Well, Super Bowl prices will always be big. Well, one, it's a corporate event. That's number one. But yeah, those. Do we still have the color scheme available, Zan, for the Super Bowl, or no?
It's, as far as I know, it's still purple versus red. As far as I know.
Okay, so it would have to be Niners Ravens in the Super Bowl.
As far as I know, this is now the second time they've changed it, because the original one was orange and blue for the Bengals and the Cowboys, and the NFL quickly realized that wasn't going to happen, so they changed it. So
how many years in a row has that trend been going for?
It's happened a lot. I don't know how many years in a row, but a lot.
It's a funny trend, though, that the colors always match the Super Bowl teams. I don't know how they make that happen, but I don't know. Just looking at the final box scores, by the way, just both quarterbacks hit their over. Jared Goff, 30 for 43, 287 yards, 2 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield, 26 for 41, 349 yards, 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. So it was a quarterback-given day, and the offense prevailed. So I don't know. That's probably going to be our last live stream, I'm assuming, for the year, Tom, right?
Can't do anymore.
For the games, yes. Obviously, the day before the Super Bowl, we'll have a live stream preview of that game. That's still to be determined when that's going to happen.
I mean, usually we do it the day before the Super Bowl.
Right, I said
Usually,
the day before.
Yeah.
I said the day before. I don't know what time that would be.
We can't do one of the championship games?
I mean, we could try if people are around.
I'd be down. Yeah.
If people are around, we'll do it. I mean, I don't know what we have to wait for tonight's game really to know
Let's
everything.
discuss this off there. Let's discuss
Yeah, we'll talk about this. If we get a game, we'll tell you. We'll let you know when we set this up. But I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream experience that we put up for the divisional round, presented by Will Spreads. 2,000 fantasy dollars competing in our competitions. Whoever has the most profit, which is not me because I had a giant negative. Try to win and get the most profit, and if you get the most profit, you win. So check out Will Spreads. They just expanded network wide to all our shows, so check that out. But that'll do it. The Lions win 31-23. For Zambano, Ben Cruz, Dan Schreiber, Tom Lavano, Nick DiMartino, and myself, Nick Morgeson. We'll see everybody. Maybe we'll get another game in, but we'll see everybody during the week for all our shows. And good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. It was a blast.